Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the...
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota, home of the Cowboys tonight. And they are playing the New York Mills Eagles. We've got Section 6A football tonight for you here. Tournament action, the first round, the number 1 seed Breckenridge Cowboys taking on the number 8 seed New York Mills Eagles. And we're going to be joined here now on our pregame show, our Yield Advantage pregame show, by Mike McCall. He's joined by the head coach of the Cowboys, Carson Yagi. Here is Mike right now.
Carson, regular season's over. Everybody's 0-0 now. New York Mills is averaging about 193 yards on the ground. They have a solid group of backs. What do you guys need to do defensively to slow them down?
Got to make sure we're getting off the football and finishing tackles. We've had a couple instances where, hey, we're getting there and then we're not finishing the play. We got to make sure we get all 11 of the football tonight, finish the tackle, make sure if anything ball pops out, we're right there.
Offensively, you guys have been fortunate enough to put up some points over the last few weeks. How do you keep that ball rolling here into the playoffs?
Just got to make sure it all starts up front. Get off the football, be physical, play our brand of football, and we'll be good to go.
And you probably just answered the next question, but 3 keys for the Cowboys to have a shot at walking out.
Line of scrimmage, protect the football, and then just, hey, make plays when you got a chance.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you guys very much.
All right, Mike, what are the conditions down there? If you can still hear me, what are the conditions down there? What are you feeling down there with that wind?
You know what? It's not bad on the field. It's really not. It's chilly down here, but it's not blowing like as the way it is on the flag.
And I saw you were out there kind of walking on the field talking with the referees a little bit earlier, too. Just the field condition itself here, we've had some light rain showers the last 2 days. What's it like out there as far as the rain condition?
Turf seems solid, so I think everything should be good. Shouldn't play really a factor in anything.
All right, that sounds good. Mike McCall will come back to you here in a little bit, and we will talk to New York Mills head coach Zach here in a few minutes, and we'll be back to Mike here in just a short time. Welcome again, everybody, to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planting Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Again, this is Section 6A football. The Cowboys are hosting the New York Mills Eagles for the second time this year. First time in postseason, and the last time was in regular season. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. I am Joe Schreiner, and the man behind the other microphone and pushing buttons and doing a whole bunch of work over there is the man, the myth, the legend, the legendary from UND. I won't give you that other credit.
Oh, why not? You should.
Brian Watson. B-Dub.
You ready for this?
I think so. I think we're going to be good. That wind feels like 34 degrees out there, but Mike, he's used to – I'm surprised he's not wearing shorts out there tonight.
Tonight would not be the night to wear shorts. I can tell you that right now. At least not for me. I mean, for him it might be okay,
right?
But tonight would not be a shorts night for me.
Well, Brian, in the earlier meeting here, the Cowboys put up a school record 65 points here, but when you get to the tournament time, it is a different story here. And New York Mills will be looking to avenge that loss for sure.
Well, it's playoff football, so I think that you have to throw the records out the window. I mean, it's a little cliche to say, but you can't come in here overconfident. You've got to come in here to execute and play a solid football game, because the team on the other side is going to come in here and try and win. And so, we've seen in the past where teams that have defeated teams, in the regular season and then get in the playoffs, and it's a different story. And like I said, it really doesn't matter what the records are and what happened last time. It's all about tonight. And I think both teams are going to be ready to play some football, so we'll have to see what happens.
I agree. And the Breckenridge Pep Band here tonight playing on a Tuesday night here. And tomorrow, just so everybody knows, we will be at Breckenridge High School in the gymnasium as the Cowgirls will be hosting their first Section 6A tournament game tomorrow night as they host Hancock. So we'll be back in a short break here after a short break, and Mike McCall will be talking with head coach of the New York Mills Eagles, Zach Hawking, when we come back here on Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, Red River Communications, Internet with a human touch.
That you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network at Breckenridge High School. We got Section 6A playoff football here with the Cowboys and the New York Mills Eagles here in our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. And I think we got Mike McCall down on the sideline with head coach Zach Hawking. Mike, if you can hear me, go ahead.
Coach Hawking, can you guys hear me up there?
Yeah, we're good, Mike. Go ahead.
Coach Hawking, regular season's done. Everybody's 0-0 at this point. Coming in, you have a very young team. You have 6 seniors on the team. You also had 4 games this year or 5 games that you guys lost by a score or less. And when I talked to you earlier, you felt like you really were a play or two here or there from potentially being a 5-3 team and maybe sitting in the top half of the bracket. It tells me you guys have been competing. You have a solid running game. You have a couple good running backs in the backfield. What do you need to do to get that going here tonight?
We got to establish the outside. We got to get outside the tackles, seal off the edge, and let our guys go.
Okay, defensively, Breck over the last few weeks has put up a lot of points. What do you guys have to do to slow that down a little bit and keep their offense off the field?
So we changed up our defense coming into this week. We're going more of a 3-5. We usually run a 4-3. We'll do that in some passing downs, but we had to have extra backers because you watch tape against these guys, they get onto the second level quick, and if there's more than one option, hopefully we'll make them struggle with it a little bit.
Okay, what are 3 keys for you guys tonight to have an opportunity to walk out of here with the win?
We got to sustain drives. We got to punch it in. You watched last week or whatever it was. We got a gift from them. They muffed a punt, and we fumbled the very next play. We got to sustain drives. We got to punch it in the end zone. We got to make these guys go, holy crap, they're come here to play. So that's one. Second one is we got to have time of possession, like sustain drives. So we got to keep their offense off the field. They're a horse. And then the third one, just go out and play ball. Just do it well.
Coach, I wish you the best of luck tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, thank you very much for that interview with head coach.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. And, again, that was our sideline reporter, Mike McCall. We'll hear from him time throughout the game here. Mike down on the field and doing a great job for us. He'll be here. Well, we're not going to have him at the volleyball game tomorrow night, I suppose. We don't have to have him for a sideline reporter.
Well, I mean, we could send him down there on the court. He could roam around. I'm sure he'd find something.
Yeah, he'd find something.
We could keep him busy.
He'd find somebody to talk to.
We could keep him busy, that's for sure.
All right, he talked to Coach Zach Hawking here about his offense a little bit, Brian, and I want to talk about some of those stats here to start with here. And right now, you look at what the Cowboys are averaging per play, just yards per play for the year, 11.5. And the difference here for the New York Mills Eagles, they're averaging 5.9 yards per play. 5.9 yards per play is still nothing to sneeze at.
I think any coach would take 5.9 yards per play. I think that's a pretty good clip. So, it's just a matter of trying to contain the Breck offense and not let them get off on those big plays. And then when you have the opportunity, you have to take advantage of everything that you've given. You heard Coach talk about, they had a chance, to take advantage of a muff punt in the last game, and then they gave it right back. So it is a matter of taking advantage of every opportunity that you have and see if you can put Breck back on their heels because, Breck is the 1 seed in the section, and if you can put them back on their heels a little bit and make them think a little bit about what's going on and let them know that, hey, you're here for a fight. I think you're in for a pretty good football game.
I think you are. And then we talk about a pretty good football game. You want to talk about the New York Mills running game there, Mike, or Brian, you talk about things. I was going to say Mike talked about it too as well. Finn Roeder, he's only been able to play 7 games so far for the Mills Eagles. But Finn Roeder right now, 91 carries for 891 yards. That's almost a 10 yards per clip average.
So, I mean, if you look at that, if you can get the ground game going and you get Finn going at let's say half a clip of what he's capable of, you're picking up some first downs if you can kind of pound and ground it, But we'll just have to see what happens. They're going to change up some things on defense. They'll give Breck a little bit different look. Not going to be able to go off of the film that they had last time.
No.
And that's what you like to do in the playoffs. You like, hey, we got to change things up and see if we can keep them off balance and see if we can keep them in front of us and not let them get behind us.
And one of the things you talk about the running game for the Mills Eagles, Brian, I'm just going to bring up the name, and an average of 15.6 yards per carry is David Erlinson. What more can you say?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big chunk. That's Breck's powerhouse right now is being able to get Erlinson going. And the Eagles are going to have to try and contain them as much as you can. Don't let them get outside, and you got to wrap them up. That's the one thing. You have got to wrap them up, and it's got to be the whole team to the ball. A lot of coaches like to say 11 to the ball, and I think that's going to be important here because you're not going to be able to arm tackle them, and it's going to take more than one guy to bring them down, and you want to try and get them on the ground as soon as you can.
And for the fans at home, and I just noticed them down on the field there too, we were told just before game time here, before airtime I should say, that Avery Smith is now wearing number 44. He was wearing 24, so if you see 44 flash across your screen, that is Avery Smith now on a number change and a uniform change here. All right, just one last thing here. Let's take a look at the quarterback side of things. Riley Kappa's having a nice year, 50 out of 74 for the year, 67% completion rate, 16.4 yards per catch, Brian.
Yeah, they don't throw it a lot, but they're pretty effective when they do. Kappas has got a good arm. He can also beat you with his legs, and then they've got a host of receivers. Breck does, that they can go to and try and take advantage of. With the wind blowing the way that it is, I don't know how much of an air attack you're going to have, especially going into the wind.
Yeah, it might be tough.
It might be a little bit tough, but Breck's got some receivers that can really stretch out. Roberts, Christensen, Sanchez, they've got some guys who can find some space, and then when they do get it, they can get some yards after the catch, too, as well.
On the other side of the football, Brian, Creed Merceau, he has 48 out of 107, 531 yards, 11 yards per catch. So, again,
there's some good stats for both of these teams. I think any team would take 11 yards per catch. You take 9 yards per rush if you got a running back that can do that. You take 5 for an average. That's a pretty good day of football. If you putting that up on the average, you're picking up first downs like crazy. So it's just going to be a matter of execution for the Eagles. Again, if they can get some good protection and keep the defense of Breckenridge out of that backfield, if they want to put the ball in the air, just give a little bit of time, and you can take advantage of it and see if you can keep that average up for that yards per catch.
There you go. There's our Yield Advantage pregame show. We're going to take another short break. We'll come back with our Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups and our Tyler Farm Supply first kick, and that will be Art Grocko bringing you that here when we come back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
02 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wapaton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. This broadcast brought to you by Red River Communications, Internet with a human touch. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Down on the sideline, we got Mike McCall. Going to bring you reports from time to time down there, so we'll hear from Mike throughout the game here, and we'll check in with him when we've got something we need to talk to him about. But again, we're looking forward to this one here. It's going to be a good one here as you throw the records out the window. Mills coming in at 2-6, Breckenridge coming in at 8-0, the number 1 seed Breckenridge Cowboys, and the number 8 seed New York Mills Eagles.
So you got Mills with a couple one-score games, and as Mike said, a couple of play here and there. You flip it, they're 5-3, yep. So they can be competitive. It's just a matter of taking advantage of every opportunity that you get.
You got the old mucklucks on, and
I'm ready.
Your choppers. And
I'm ready.
You got
dude.
the deer stand heater going.
I am ready. I got hand warmers. I got a hat on. I'm ready to go.
All right. Speaking of ready to go, here comes Art Gracco with our Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Section 6A first round game football. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from New York Mills. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for tonight's game: Brent Winter, Brett Niles, Brian Hasbargen, Andrew Samuelson, and Isaac Kleva. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that everybody please rise, face the flag on the north end of the football field, remove your cap or hat as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem by the Breckenridge High School Band under the direction of Emily Christensen. Thank you, band, for being here tonight. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups first for our visitors on the scoreboard, the New York Mills Eagles. We are going to introduce their offensive starters. At a tackle, a sophomore, number 61, Logan Bonhoff. At a guard, a senior, number 65, Grady Roberts. At center, a senior, number 58, Henry Oakes. At a guard, a senior, number 54, Eli Vaughn. At a tackle, a sophomore, number 72, Western Simpson. At wide receiver, a junior, number 5, Carlisle Tumberg. At a wide receiver, a junior, number 17, Tony Nichols. At a wide receiver, a senior, number 1, Gage Brazel. At tight end, a junior, number 2, Everett Ruther. At running back, a senior, number 3, Finn Roeder. And at quarterback, a junior, number 8, Creed Mersu. Coaches, Zach Hocking, Noah Pasola, Peter Buttonhoff, and Eric Nemi. And now your defensive starters for your Breckenridge Cowboys. At end, a senior, number 51, Kai McDonald. At end, a senior, number 5, Levi Christensen. At tackle, a senior, number 50, Henry Sledadal. At linebacker, a junior, number 71, Tucker Schneider. At linebacker, a junior, number 13, Connor Ernst. At linebacker, a senior, number 21, David Erlinson. At linebacker, a junior, number 44, Avery Smith. At linebacker, a senior, number 0, Cooper Roberts. At safety, a senior, number 9, Gavin Hoffert. At cornerback, a junior, number 2, Aiden Sanchez. At cornerback, a senior, number 18, Charlie Krecha. Coaches, Carson Yagi, Jordan Christensen, Joel Herder, Eric Erlinson, Michael McCall, Josh Nordic, Noah Brendan, and Gavin Schneider. Let's get ready and play some football.
There's your Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Your journey to wellness away to your journey begins at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, our starting lineups, and we want to thank Art Grocco for doing that for us as well, always on Three Border Sports. You'll hear his voice again tomorrow night for the starting lineups in the volleyball game. And Brian, our first kick here, our only kickoff of the game, I guess I should, well, to begin the game. Let me start that over.
Wait, I don't know what you're trying to say right now.
The opening kickoff brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, and they are located in beautiful, scenic, downtown, epic Tyler,
North Dakota.
There you go. You were focusing on your producing part of it there for a minute.
Well, I'm having a little issue. I might have to do a little.
Go outside and do a little.
Yeah, a little security.
Here, offer a
little security.
A little security work on your camera here.
To do something here.
All right. Well, it's we're going to begin the first quarter here, and Breckenridge will drop back to receive the kickoff here. Going back to receive the kick for the Cowboys, going deep will be Joel Lopez and also Charlie Krecha. And also on the other side there will be Joey Lopez. So Lopez and Lopez.
Law firm Lopez and Lopez.
How about that? Charlie Krecha on the far side. In the center is Joel Lopez. And that's going to go over toward Krecha's side. He'll pick it up at the 20. He gets across the 25, coming back to the middle, 30, 35, and a host of New York Mills Eagles tackles him at just over the 35-yard line. So the Cowboys will take over 1st and 10 right on their own 36-yard line, the way it looks they're going to mark it.
Yeah, pretty good contain on the kickoff coverage. That's the other area. Special teams can come into play, too, in this thing. So you want to make sure you don't give up the big play in special teams.
Yeah, you might have to go do a little briberation.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Let me get 1 second here.
Yep, go ahead. Brian's going to take a break here, and we'll see if we can get the scoreboard camera lined up for him. And we'll get that lined up here for you so you can see the scoreboard camera. And here we go with the first play of the game. And the fake handoff to Krejci coming across. Riley Kappas will keep it and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be maybe a gain of a half a yard. And it'll be 2nd and 9.5 here for the Cowboys on their first possession. So Riley Kappas on the keeper. He faked the handoff, the forward handoff to Charlie Krejci cutting across there as Brian is still tending to some technical issues here. We'll get going as Riley Kappas again in the gun, and he'll pitch it back, and this time to Avery Smith across the 35-40. Got one man to beat. He gets across the 50, and a shoestring tackle or a shirt-saving tackle there by New York Mills of Gage Brazel. And a nice carry on that little reverse there for Avery Smith, and the Cowboys gets the Cowboys into New York Mills territory here. 1st and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. So nice carry here for Avery Smith. Ball at the 43. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. And there's the handoff to David Erlinson. He'll get up across the middle, fighting and still churning his legs, and he'll carry it up close to a first down. Carry of at least 9 or 10 yards. We'll see how they mark it. And it will be a first down for the Cowboys, so 2 first downs in a row here on a carry by Avery Smith, and then a carry of a 10-yard run by David Erlinson. 2 Cowboy first downs here in a row. So, Brian, you got the...
I think I should get paid extra for that.
For the bribery?
Being a little,
she smiled.
I know. She. Well, I won't say what she said, but
okay.
It's okay.
Kappas again in the gun, fakes his front handoff to Erlinson. The pass out in the flat, intended out on the outside there. Pass intended for Levi Christensen is incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Good coverage there by the Eagles.
Absolutely. I was going to say it was a pass there usually is completed to Levi Christensen.
And they're going into the wind right now. I don't think they're going to throw anything deep, but good coverage on the underneath route there.
2nd and 10 here now for the Cowboys after a couple of first down runs by Avery Smith and then David Erlinson. 2nd and 10. You didn't see it, Brian. There was a nice tackle, a touchdown saving tackle there by Gage Brazel. This time the inside handoff to David Erlinson. And he just bounces off a defender, carries it down inside the red zone, and he's pushed out at the 10-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Well, I better not say 1st and goal to go. We'll see where they mark it, but it's inside the red zone. The Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone, serving Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and Wheaton areas, offering home, life, and commercial insurances. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11.
We talked about it in the pregame show about being able to wrap Erlinson up, and had a chance to get a tackle there, and weren't able to wrap him up, and he picked up another 10 yards after the initial hit.
Backwards motions goes Smith. The pitch goes to Smith. He's going to try and get around the right edge, and a 2-yard gain and a nice tackle there by Ryder Davis of the New York Mills Eagles.
Good pursuit there. Like you said, Coach didn't want to let him get outside and able to contain him and keep him off the edge.
So it was a 2-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Cowboys. After that little run there, Cowboys coming back out in formation. 2 receivers to the left, and as always, Cooper Roberts on the inside, Krejci on the outside. Erlinson in the backfield with Kappas. A snap and the handoff goes to Erlinson off right tackle, and a host again of New York Mills Eagles make the tackle and stop David Erlinson.
Well, we talked about 11 to the football. You got a bunch there and gang tackle, and that's what you have to do. You have to be able to wrap them up and not let them get any extra yards after that initial hit. It's going to be 3rd and long, and you'll take that. Now, one thing that you do have to keep in consideration, Breck does have a field goal kicker, even though they'll be going into the wind here.
True.
Charlie
Hageman kicked a 39-yarder.
So they can put points in the air if they end up in a 4th and long here.
So it's really no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8. Kappas in the gun. He'll put it in the belly of Erlinson. He'll cut back to the middle, Brian, and he only gets a couple more. It'll be 4th and long here for the Cowboys inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone.
So do you go for it here? Do you try and put 3 on the board? Like I said, you are going into a pretty good wind.
And if
it would be
looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here.
Coach Hawking, and this is the kind of play that he wanted out of his team. The sideline was fired up on that play as they held Erlinson to just a few yards. 4th and 5 inside the red zone.
Be a big stop for the Eagles here. Good way to start the game.
Kappas will take the snap. He's going to roll to the right. Looks like a RPO. He's going to throw it back in across. Look at Cooper Roberts at 6'5". Get up and make the catch for the touchdown. 6-0 Cowboys.
Yeah, just throw it up and go get it, and that's Roberts using his basketball ability there. Kappas just threw it as high as he could, kind of almost threw it right at the crossbar, which is 10 feet high, and Roberts went up and got it.
So pass completion for the touchdown. It was a 4th down and about 5. And here comes Charlie Egeman to kick the extra point for the Cowboys. Snap. Placement, kick is up and into the wind, Brian. It didn't. Once it got up there, it was going to be a high one here, and we're going to keep it here. And we'll take it down to Mike McCall, I think, for a sideline report on that touchdown there. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, great call by Breck there. Great defense. It was well covered. Cooper was just able to squeeze it and pull it down, but I think Coach Hawking got the answer out of his kids. They showed up to play football. They tightened up down inside the red zone, and they're here to play.
Yep. Yeah, Mike, they did a good job of not letting them get outside, as Coach talked about, and just one play away from a big stop there to start the game.
Yeah, it's the defense. They tightened up when they needed to. Just a little bit better play on the catch in the end zone.
All right, Mike, thank you very much for that report there from the sideline. We appreciate it. Mike McCall down on the sideline for Three Borders Sports Network. Talk to him from time to time here as we move along, and Charlie Eggman will line it up, and he'll be kicking into the wind for the first time tonight. Well, second time here after his PAT. And we might expect to see a little bit of a low-line drive here by Charlie from his own 40-yard line.
Little pooch kick here.
Might be. Cowboys will spread out, and Finn Roeder, who else, will be back to receive it in the middle there. Also Gage Brazel on one side of him. I can't read the number of the other. Charlie does kick it a little bit lower, but Finn Roeder on the move, on the run, makes the catch, and it's going to be going to the far sideline, Brian. Gets across into Cowboy territory, across the 45, near the 42-yard line, and a nice running return by Finn Roeder and the New York Mills Eagles.
Yeah, did a good job of making the best out of just a short kick, able to catch it on the run and get to the outside and get into Breckenridge territory here to start their first series.
How about that? So New York Mills coming back with their own answer here. Again, they're not going to go away, Brian, even after the regular season defeat they took here at Cowboy Field. The Mills Eagles and Coach Hawking ready to play.
These two teams have a little bit of history, Joe.
a little bit of
history.
A little bit, just a little bit. Coming out here to the near side is Thunberg. Finn Roeder goes in motion, across the eye, and handoff goes back up the middle and met in the backfield there and tackled there in the backfield. I think that was that Ruther on the carry?
I think it was Ruther on the carry. I think Krejci was in there first. Breckenridge got good penetration there. I think Krejci was there first.
It was Ruther. I'm sure the concentration by the Cowboy defense was on Roeder as he went.
He went in motion. They went away with him.
They were hoping to deceive the Cowboys a little bit there, but the result is a 2-yard loss.
A little bit of misdirection there.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. That breeze comes down from that stairway, doesn't it?
We've really got the wind whipping in here. We might as well be outside.
3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff in the nope. And going to be rolling out to the near side, and that's deflected by the 6'5", Cooper Roberts. And Brian, if he could have pulled that down, intended for Roeder, you never know what 6'5" Cooper Roberts could have done. He might have had his second pick six.
I don't know if there's any other place you could put that ball because it looked like it was going to be a perfect pass, and then Roberts just jumps up with that arm and just knocks it away. And tough to put it over, and good coverage there out in the flat almost. I mean, that was nice coverage.
Again, pass intended for Finn Roeder. They're trying to find a way to keep him involved in the game. I'm going to guess that we are in – I don't think we're in 4-down territory. With that win,
you might want to try and pin him.
But we'll see what happens here on 3rd down.
Play field position.
Again, Merceau in the backfield. Pistol formation, takes the pitch, and he'll pitch it out to Roeder on the outside. Gets across the 40, near the 35. It'll be 4th down. And about 3 to go here. But Roeder gains a good chunk there of it back, and it'll be 4th and short.
He got a good block out there from number 1, Gage Brazo.
Yes.
And just a good block to spring him out there and almost get up towards the mark. They're going to be 4th and about 4, long 4, we'll call it.
I think they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. I was thinking he got just inside the 35.
I thought he did too.
They marked him short of it. So the split backfield a little bit there, but directly behind Merceau is Roeder. And the snap and the handoff to, nope, they're going to fake the pass, and it's going to be a pass out on the near sideline, caught by Brazel. Oh, and a fumble comes out, but Brazel, I think, recovered it himself.
They ran the same play that Roberts knocked down there. A little fake and then a rollout, and had him open, and Brazel lost that ball and then got it back.
And the referee just lost the ball, too. Didn't quite catch the pass from the other referee, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for the New York Mills Eagles inside Breckenridge red zone. Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance red zone, serving Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and Wheaton areas. Merceau will hand it off to Roeder. He's going to break it out way out to the left. Merceau following him, and a diving tackle is made and missed there as diving after that one.
And we're going to have a flag on this one, Joe.
Sanchez missed it.
Yeah, Sanchez was there, but Roeder able to get around the corner.
And did you see the flag? I did not.
There's a flag on the sideline. I don't know if it's a late hit or maybe a face mask.
Well, Yards has got it on the white hat, so we'll our camera guy is Camden Yards Kelson, by the way, folks. He's upstairs.
Yards earning his keep today.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. You are correct, Brian. You thought you saw a face mask. So, again, half the distance to the goal. And guess what? That's going to be a 1st and goal to go for the New York Mills Eagles. Ball placed just short of the 4-yard line on the far hash.
And if you're Mills, you'll take that all day long. You want to try and see if you can put points on the board and answer the score by Breckenridge.
And what a pick-me-up that would be for Mills. Again, Merceau in the backfield here. Along with him in the backfield is Ruther and Roeder. Snap, hand off to Finn Roeder. He's going to fight his way in for the touchdown. And it is a 7-6 game. Finn Roeder on a 4-yard carry, Brian, for the 1st down.
Yeah, that's smash mouth football right there, Joe. Just right up the middle, a big hole. And Roeder able to make his way up there.
So we talked about Finn Roeder in our pregame show, Brian, and he was playing some smash mouth there.
That's a good answer by Mills on their first possession.
And they're going to go for 2.
March right down the field and score. Now you're going to try and take the lead.
Split way out wide left is Tumberg. And the same 2 running backs in the backfield, this time with a right power formation. Snap again to Roeder. He's going to get met and tackled short, and it'll be no good on that one there, as getting in on the tackle for the Cowboys was Connor Ernst getting that. Congratulations. So it's 7-6 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Cowboys lead by 1. We'll be back after this break right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Well, it's a 7-6 game and a little different start, Brian, to this one.
Well, like we said, Joe, it's playoff football.
It absolutely is.
You know, the weather plays into this too. It's a little different mix than it was the last time.
Thorsrud to kick off for the Mills Eagles. That's a low liner there. Going to go over to the other side there as Krejci will pick it up, and it's a little bit of a reverse to Joey Lopez, and that did not work. The Mills Eagles reading that one all the way.
Yeah, that's one where you have a play called, and you might have to kind of like play off the sheet a little bit there, because he could have kept coming this way, and all the pursuit was behind him. As soon as he gave it to him, he went right back into where everybody was.
Yep. I want to put that in the memory books. Memory books? Memory banks?
Memory bank. I have a hard time seeing when the ball's right there.
I'm too broke. I don't have a memory bank.
Well, you're too old is what you are.
Well, I'm too old to have a memory bank, yeah. Okay, the Cowboys coming out here 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23-yard line this time. They started out at their 37 last time, went 63 yards for the touchdown. Hand off to Erlinson coming off the near side on the cross buck carry, and about a yard and a half, maybe two. It'll be 2nd and long.
The interior defense of the Eagles has been pretty good to start the game here.
Yeah, we talked about Erlinson and his rushes per yards at over 15 yards per carry, and right now Mills kind of holding him to much less than that. And it'll be 2nd, and we'll call it a long 8 for the Cowboys. Roberts split out over here. Charlie Krejci. Roberts inside of Krejci. This time Riley rolls. He didn't have the open man, and he's going to pull it down and get across the 30. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets tackled and goes upside down over in whirly derby. And Riley Kappas on the carry. Gets up just fine. Not hurt. And a 1st down for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Hawking was worried about, trying to, contain. You got to contain everything. You said, Kappas can do it with his legs, and then you let him get outside. He's able to pick up that 1st down. He had Roberts open behind the defense as well. Got good pressure to flush him out of there, but just got to be able to contain him.
On the near hash now for the Cowboys. Again, Roberts and Krejci split out far to the right. And the handoff goes to Erlinson, and again, met good defense there by the New York Mills Eagles. Gary of about 3 yards there, and he is met there and tackled by Finn Roeder.
And another good gang tackle.
We got somebody down. Nope, he's getting up.
And like I said, that interior defense for the Eagles has been really good. They've been able to bottle up Erlinson in the middle. He's had some success to the outside. You just got to try and contain him.
That breeze coming down from the stairway is cold.
Chilly.
If I had my mullet, it wouldn't be so bad.
Oh, my goodness. But I don't even know why you even talk about that. That is, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah, well. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7, we'll call it. Avery Smith goes way out wide right, and here comes Riley Kappas on the keeper, called his own number, bounces around, dances around across the 40 to 30, and down inside the 30, and he's tackled and pushed out of bounds there on the far side by Creed Merceau.
Yeah, we talked about it early. If you get contact, you've got to be able to wrap up. They had a couple opportunities there, and Riley able to break some tackles and take a big gain there and pick up that 1st down.
So Riley Kappas doing a nice job with his feet here for the Cowboys. Riley Kappas on the season, Brian, averaging 7.3 yards per carry for him.
You'll take that from your quarterback.
I guess so. One of the things here, Brian, that Mike McCall researched and found out for us here, I want to give Mike a little credit. New York Mills has forced 12 turnovers on the season, 4 INTs and 8 fumbles.
Yeah, if you can win the turnover battle, you can put yourself in business, and that's a good read right there.
Yeah, it sure was.
Brazel out there again.
Yep. And that was intended into Cooper. I think it was right in the belly of Cooper. It was a good throw there, but Brazel, like you said, Brian, with good
He was right there when the ball arrived. He read that perfectly.
Sure did. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball at the Eagles, 28-yard line, we'll call it.
Be careful in that they turn that into a little stop and go.
Yes. Again, one for the memory bank. Kappas back in the gun again. Erlinson steps back a couple, gets a forward start, to hand off on a return, a reverse over to Avery Smith, and again that produces positive yards. Second time they've used that one. They got a flag downfield there. And Levi Christensen got tangled up down deep there with, was it Finn Roeder? Is that 3? Yeah, it is 3. So Levi and Finn Roeder got tangled up. I don't know who it's going to be called on. We'll find out shortly.
This might be on Breck.
It might be. They're marching backwards. Levi getting whistled. They called a hold.
At a hold, yeah.
So that'll be marched off against the Cowboys, and that'll go backwards from the spot of the foul, I believe. And it is placed down at the 31-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and about 13, 14 maybe. Kappas all alone in the backfield now. In motion, Smith. And here comes Erlinson on the crossbuck, and he'll take it across on the counter. He'll get across the 25 near the 22-yard line, be tackled there. And carry of about 8 or 9 yards.
That was all Erlinson. He really had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He ended up cutting back almost to where he came from.
So 3rd and 5. Cowboys probably in 4-down territory. So Coach Carson Yagi thinking we got 2 plays to make 5 yards. Maybe a little more than that. 5.5. Erlinson in the backfield with Kappas. Snap. And the handoff to Kappas, or to Erlinson. He'll go around the right side, gets across the 20, inside the 15, or at the 15 for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Yeah, I did it again. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Nice carry by Erlinson to get around the corner. The speed got him there, Brian.
Yeah, he got around that edge, and then Roeder finally able to push him out of bounds.
Now I got my hoodie up over my earphones. I'm good now. Anybody cares. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Cowboys. Snap. And Kappas will keep it. He rolls to the left. Pass intended in the flat and caught by Avery Smith. And it'll be close to a 1st down. We'll see where they mark it. I think it is. And they are moving the chains. It'll be 1st down on the pass catch out in the flat by Avery Smith from Kappas.
Yeah, just a little drag route underneath, and good job by Kappas to find him coming across.
So it'll be 1st and goal here inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and goal to goal, ball placed just short of the 4-yard line. This time, Krejci stacked up behind Cooper. He'll go in motion to the far side. And again, handoff, and David Erlinson. I could make that walk into the end zone, Brian.
Yeah, that's what Coach Hocking was talking about. He wanted to be able to contain that edge and keep him inside. They've had a lot of success on the inside of stopping Erlinson, but he's able to get all the way outside there and basically walk into the end zone.
So Erlinson with a 4-yard touchdown run.
Charlie Egeman to try the point after.
Charlie Egeman will come in for the kick and the extra point. Riley Kappas, the holder. Snap, set, kick, up, good. So Egeman with another one. I think he's only missed one all year. Boat Fight Club. Don't talk about it, Joe.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Okay, we're going to take a break, and on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's 14-6 with 24 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Back after this.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Cowboy Field here, Breckenridge, Minnesota. We've got some Section 6A football for you here live on Three Borders Sports Network. And this broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications. Our friends at Red River Communications. Also on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated channel. When we go live, it's on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. On most of our events anyway. Sadly, on Friday, we got 2 events at the same time. We're only going to be able to do 1. There's a low liner there by Charlie, picked up by Merceau, and he gets only a couple yards, but again, good field position here for the Eagles late in the first quarter. Ball at the 40-yard line.
So we'll see if the Eagles can answer like they did on the first score.
Yeah, Friday night we got Fargo South, and possibly, if the Breckenridge Cowgirls volleyball team wins on Wednesday, tomorrow, in their first game, and they continue on, we could possibly have 2 games on Friday.
Yeah, we could have a busy week.
We could. So again, possibilities exist for a possible 2-game doubleheader for Three Border Sports Network on Friday night. Merceau in the backfield in the pistol position. 3 receivers split out wide left, but the handoff goes to Finn Roeder. He likes that left side as he goes and gets tripped up there on an ankle-saving tackle there by Cooper Roberts, and maybe a gain of about 9.
Yeah, he's just fortunate that Roberts got his arm on him. Otherwise, I think he goes all the way. Another good block on the outside out there.
Yeah, he's finding some good area out there, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. We'll take it to the second quarter. He finds some good area off to the left side for Finn Roeder here so far in the first quarter. We got a 14-6 ball game. We'll be right back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Camden Yards Kelson up on the camera on the rooftops in his snowmobile suit. And I'm surprised he's not in shorts, but Mike McCall down on the sidelines. He does have his Three Borders Sports hoodie on, though.
Well, we got to try and keep him warm.
We got to keep him around for a while.
That dude's crazy in wearing shorts in cold weather.
Second and short for Mills. Handoff to the leadoff runner, and that's going to be close. Nope, I think second effort. And the first down will be gained by Everett Ruther as he gets across the 50-yard line, and that's what he needed to get for the first down.
Yeah, he got right to the marker there, pick up that first down. Got to make sure you hang on to that football, get into that crowd trying to get that extra effort, and make sure you keep hold of that thing.
And in the pros, aren't they doing that punch move? Isn't that something? And now you're starting to see it at this level even, where that second or third tackler will try to punch the ball out of there.
Yeah, you get somebody coming from behind, you can poke it out, they can try and punch it out. You got to have 3 points of pressure, high and tight.
Yep.
Get in the crowd, you really want to wrap that thing up.
1st and 10 for the Mills Eagles. Ball just inside Cowboy territory right around the 50-yard line. Snap, and the pitch will come this side. Here comes Roeder toward us. Now he's going to cut back, and there's a flag thrown in at the last second there, Brian. That cutback probably caused the hold.
Yeah, it might be a hold or a crackback.
Tackle. There's a flag on the field.
When they change of direction like that by the runner.
It'll hold.
Holding
it is.
against the Eagles.
So that'll go against the Eagles from the spot of the foul, I believe. They're going to mark it off from the 50-yard line, so it'll go back to the 40.
After that penalty,
So it'll be first and 20 for the Eagles here.
Got to stick to your game here. You don't want to try and get it all back at once.
If you're Coach Hawking, you got to be kind of happy about the results so far.
Playing well. I mean,
They
if
are.
you can, it was a good
Absolutely.
answer on the first drive. And see if they can overcome this penalty here.
Merceau barking out signals, and here we got a flag, and that might be, as we're going to have a conversation about it.
Yeah, he's going to
false start.
It's
called
against the Eagles.
Against the Eagles. Something happened. I think I heard one of the players say, what?
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to figure out what he did.
Now
you're going backwards, and that's not a good thing for the Eagles here with the clock moving. Not sure why the clock is moving on the penalty. I'm not sure why that is, but it's moving. Okay, here we go. It's first and 25 for the Eagles now, right down about directly in front of us. Now we got.
He called the timeout. They were down in the play clock there.
Oh, I didn't see the back judge.
Yeah, he was counting. So they were out of sync there.
That's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout, and Carlson Family Insurance located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. So just kind of a couple of penalties here on the Mills Eagles, and then a timeout here by Coach Hawking as the play clock was winding down.
Yeah, I mean, you had success on your first drive. You're able to move the football and still able to move it here on the second drive, too, as well. But penalties are hurting you, pushing you back the wrong way. You've got to be able to play a clean football game come playoff time. And against a good football team, you have to use everything that you have and don't give them any extra advantage. And right now, Mill's going to see if they can overcome this here on a first and a bunch.
So a little bit of a water break for everybody, getting a little breather here with 10:10 to go in the second quarter. A couple of big offensive linemen here for New York Mills out there.
Not small.
No, they don't have any heights and weights listed, but Brazel goes back in motion, goes across the backside, pass over to Brazel in the flat, and there's a host of Cowboys, and sledded all with the strip tackle, and I think the Cowboys recover.
Yeah, ball came out on the tackle, Joe, and that's a big turnover.
Brazel did not cover it up there. Who else? The beast, Henry Sledadall, rips it out of there.
Yeah, he talked about not wanting to give Breckenridge any extra opportunities, and had it first and long, and he just want to try and make progress, and you definitely don't want to give it back to him with the short field.
And now, as Brian said, it is a short field. Ball at the 21-yard line of the New York Mills Eagles. Cowboys take over again here with 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Need your defense to come up big here.
So Kappas looks over to the sideline, changing the play between he and David Erlinson. He'll hand it off to Erlinson. He comes around the near side. Finn Roeder is going to try and tackle him and pulls him by the shirt out of bounds. And a carry forward inside the 15-yard line.
That dude is a beast.
Isn't that something?
He came with that stiff arm.
Yep.
And he's able to pick up another 3 yards after that contact.
Yes, sir. David Erlinson coming in. I don't know. it says 5'10", 200 pounds. I don't think he wrestles that heavy, but unless he loses a lot of weight during the wrestling season. But they list him at 5'10", 200. Pass comes out and into the flat intended for Cooper Roberts, a little bit too long, and there's a flag here on the near sideline. And again, Levi Christensen looks like he might be the guilty party because it was on his side right in front of Levi. And Levi looking at the side judge. Doesn't quite agree with it, I don't think. We'll see.
Oh, Levi got called for that hold earlier.
Uh-huh.
I think the wind just carried that one.
They might be picking it up. They picking it up? Nope, they're marking it off. Illegal formation. That was
illegal shift.
Everybody looks confused on that one, but the ball still stays in the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Art disagrees with you.
Yeah, I heard that. We'll call it a long 6, Art. Kappas. No, it wasn't Kappas. Yeah, it was too, Riley Kappas. It looked bigger than Riley there for a second, and Riley runs it down the near sideline. Carries it up forward, near a first down. Did he get it?
On the stop. That gain is good enough for it.
There he is, a first down. Ball marked right at the 10-yard line, and are they going to put the chains up or not?
First and goal. It's right at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I would think it's going to be.
The front of the ball is on the 10-yard line.
So, yeah. So there is no opportunity for a first down here for the Cowboys. First and goal from the 10-yard line. Kappas and Erlinson looking to the right side over here toward the coaches.
A little confusion here.
Oh, yep, it was confusion, Brian. You called it, but Kappas picks it up off the bounce and gets near the 5-yard line, but again, another yellow flag comes out.
I don't think Erlinson got set, so it's going to be illegal motion here.
Yep, same call there, yep.
Looks like it's penalty is against the Cowboys.
Yeah, Erlinson and Kappas were not on the same page there, and I don't know. Erlinson was on the right, moved to the left, and then Kappas looked to the right to hand it off.
Yeah, I don't think he got completely set there, and the flag came out right away.
Yeah, I think that. You called that right away. Yep. So it'll be first and goal from the 15-yard line here with 9:26 to go.
Both teams picking up penalties here.
Yeah, they sure are here in the second quarter. This time Erlinson lines up to the right side. No changes here. Snap. Off to Erlinson. He's going to go wide along the left side, and with his speed, he's going to get there and spins and goes backwards into the end zone. And a touchdown for David Erlinson from the 15-yard line, a 15-yard run.
Yeah, had pursuit there, but he's just too fast. He gets outside on that wide side of the field, and a lot of room to run, and he runs right into the end zone for the score.
The 9:18 mark of quarter number 2. Erlinson with a 15-yard touchdown run around the left side. Charlie Eggman back in to kick the extra point here for the Cowboys. Riley Kappas will hold. Snap, down, kick, up, and good. And that will be an extra point for Charlie Eggman. And we're going to take it down now on a sideline report from our man down on the sideline. That's Mike McCall. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, on that last touchdown run, they pulled to the outside, were able to get the seal, gave Erlinson a lane to the end zone. But New York Mills is going to come right back here. They're not out of this game yet. They put a drive together and get a touchdown here, right back in it. So I think we got a lot of football left, and I look for New York Mills to put a drive together here.
Yeah, you're only 2 scores down, Mike, and what do you think we're going to see out of New York Mills? You think we're going to see some more rotor right and rotor left, or are we going to see some passing?
Well, you know the way I do football, and we'd be handing off to Rotor a lot, and we would ride that horse to the end zone.
Absolutely. All right, Mike McCall down on the sidelines giving us a little sideline report there, and we appreciate Mike doing that there. And staying warm down there on the 10-yard line.
He's trying to stay warm down there. He's moving around a lot.
Yeah. I didn't ask him if he had any hand warmers in his pocket.
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, of course
Good.
I do.
You got
I'm prepared for everything.
Muttlocks on. You got the the choppers for mittens. You got your stocking hat, your three-border stocking hat on.
I've been under the weather lately, so I want to try and keep it,
Yeah, you have. That is true. So we're in the second quarter, 9:18 to go here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 21-6 in favor of the Cowboys. Section 6A football. Want to thank Chuck Everett for allowing us to do this game here on Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Section 6A, allowing us to do the volleyball games for the Cowgirls as far as they go, too, in sections. Egeman's kick. Oh, and that's just a little high blooper and caught on a run. And I think that was... And there goes running the other way with it. That was an interesting play there, Brian. Let's talk about that.
He was on the ground. I don't think he can get up and run. We got a Cowboy down.
We do have a Cowboy down, and I'm trying to check the number there. I think it's, I don't want to say. I'm not sure of the number, so I won't say who I think it was. But there was a collision there on that return as Ruther, the tight end, brought it back, and I think he was kind of dazed and stunned too as well.
Are they going to call him down?
And I'm not sure what's going to happen. We can take a break and maybe we'll get a report from Mike on that one. Maybe he had a better look of it. I know Ruther hit somebody head on there as he caught it on the run. And we'll take a break here. We'll take an injury timeout. We'll be right back.
The City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
So after all that, we believe that was Jackson Riggs that came out wearing number 72 instead of his usual number 8. So Jackson Riggs was the player down on the field. But I think they called Luther down is what they called it.
It looks like they did. It looks like Breck's going to be on.
It was a pretty much head-on collision there for a second.
Well, Breck has the ball here.
Oh, they did make the recovery.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, it is. So I missed that.
Mike, what did you see down there?
Well, it was quite the collision. I was blocked. I could not see if he was on the ground before the ball came out or not. So, and I think that's what they're trying to get an explanation of. Was he down before the ball came out? And I didn't see, it was number 72, but I don't see a 72 on the roster.
Yeah, Jackson Riggs is who we came up with there, Mike. So 72 is Jackson Riggs, switched numbers as well. So, yeah, it was a heck of a collision there, as we've said. But, again, it looks like confusion there. Coach Hawking over there on the other side wants an explanation.
I think he's asking. He's saying, well, I heard him say you got to give him room to catch the ball. And it was kind of bang-bang.
Yeah. Interesting. They're still talking to the referees over on the far sideline. You can see it in Yards' shot there.
Still trying to get some clarification out there.
Yeah.
And it was right there. It was a bang play.
Yeah, I was more concerned about Luther on the hit there. And then I saw that Jackson Riggs was down on the grass, and all of a sudden there comes Brock Somerville out of there with the ball and keeps running to the end zone. So I missed how Brock Somerville was downed.
That's a tough one to swallow for Mills. You just turned it over in the last possession, and then unfortunately you give it right back. And your offense has been decent tonight.
Coach Hawking's still on the field out there. He's still out on the field. He wants the attention of the white hat.
Yeah, he's still trying to get attention of him.
Yep, he's trying to do it. And here come the Cowboys. Kappas will drop back and throws deep, down intended, down deep, just out throws The intended receiver, I believe, down deep was Cooper Roberts.
I think that was Roberts down there, and he's got that wind at his back, and he didn't even step into that thing, Joe.
I'm watching Coach Hawking. He's still got his arms up in the air over there in the far sideline. I don't
think he got the explanation that he wanted.
I don't think he did either. I don't think he's happy
way.
about whatever explanation he did get.
Brings up second down, 2nd and 10.
All right, Cowboys 2nd and 10 now with 9:04 to go. Taking a shot deep there was Riley Kappas to Cooper Roberts, and this time Kappas calls his own number, comes around the 40, the 35, breaks the tackle, and there he goes down the near sideline, and he is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown for the Cowboys, 39 yards.
Yeah, just couldn't hold the edge. He's able to get all the way outside again and then get by that initial contact. The amount of yards that Breckenridge is able to get after the initial contact is just amazing. And he takes that one all the way into the end zone again.
So at the 8:58 mark, just 20 seconds later, the Cowboys come back after a 15-yard run by David Erlinson. 20 seconds later, the Cowboys come back and score another one.
If you give Breckenridge those extra possessions, you're taking points away from yourself because you already proved that you're able to march down the field and score. But you're just giving them too many extra opportunities, and that does not bode well in the playoffs.
Looking at the goalposts, and they are just wobbling in the wind. It's still blowing pretty good out there this time, Charlie. Oh, we got a player down somewhere? What did I miss? We got a player down here somewhere, Brian, but I don't see.
Oh, right here at the.
Right in front of us.
35 there.
I was looking down here.
It's a Mills player.
Man. He is sitting up, but he is not.
That's Roeder, I think.
Could it be? I'm afraid that it might be. For New York Mills, they don't need him out of the game. And looks like they're working on lower leg. It looks like an ankle injury to me. He wants to get up, though. And it's Luther, the tight end. No, it is Finn Roeder. Oh, my. Getting a nice round of applause from the Cowboy and Mills fans in attendance. And
that looks like it could be ankle.
I was going to say it looks like it could be
too as well.
It could have been.
Here, let's see what Mike has to say here.
All right, we'll turn Mike's mic back on. Mike, go ahead. What do you see?
He was in on the tackle there, and he looked like he got twisted around, and he got his leg twisted underneath on the tackle attempt. But yeah, it looked like his knee got twisted underneath.
Yeah, he was the first one there. That's that initial contact, and then Cap is able to go after it.
All right, thanks, Mike. Charlie Eggman on for the kick now as Roeder makes his way to the sideline. You want to think back a little bit here to the two plays before that where Coach Hawking still wanted the explanation, did not get the further explanation, and the turnover here off the kickoff.
Yeah, that's one we'll have to go back and look at and see, if he was down, if he did give him room to catch the ball.
Kappas places it down, Eggman kicks it up, and he's got plenty of distance on the kick, and the kick is good. And the score now is 28-6 in favor of the Cowboys. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. 28-6 Cowboys on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this. Well, a tough blow here for the New York Mills Eagles on that defensive stand there for them. Finn Roeder, their top running back here that averages almost 10 yards per carry, is now on the sideline, and it looks like he's getting a tape job over on the far sideline, Brian, on the bench.
I'm going to say he's going to be back in the game.
I bet he will. He's a senior, and whether it's his last game or not, he wants to be in there, I'm sure. He wants to extend the season, just like every senior out there on the field. As Egeman will kick that one. That one's a low liner, and it hits Merceau right at the 30-yard line. He's going to cover it up right there, not take any chances, and cover it up. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mills Eagles at the 30-yard line.
Eagles at their own 30-yard line.
We get 8:56 to go here. And you have to see if you can get back to business here. You already proved that you can go down the field and score. And you got to put together a good drive here.
31-yard line.
We're going to move it to the 31. Hey, Brian, it's time for our Studio 22 Design Shout-Out Line. Women Boutiques Clothing, Gifts, and Custom Shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Send us a text at 701-640-2619. Numbers on your screen, 701-640-2619.
I got to fix that number.
Oh, what happened there?
It's from
I suppose it's from last game.
Yeah.
I forgot they had it changed. So Brian will change that number, folks, here. Just hang on for a second. And we'll change that number, and you can shoot us a text. Tell us who you are and who you're cheering for, and we'll get you on the air.
Look at that.
All got it done? Look at that. Look at how that's how good you are for a producer. That's why you're my business partner, man.
Well, a good producer would have recognized and changed it before the game.
You had a meeting, and you were late coming here, and I had a couple of issues on the computer that you had to take care of when you got here, and that was one of them that we forgot. Anyway.
Easily correctable.
Okay, we got it. Merceau back, and he'll throw to the right side. Pass intended on the far side there for Bergenroder. I'm guessing that might be a brother to Finn. Bergenroder, a sophomore. Finn, a senior. Pass incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Oh, I'm getting some text messages here, buddy. You don't hear them, do you? No, turn your mic on.
Turn my mic on. What, did you get a new phone or what?
No, I just turned it down.
Yo, you would you read the instructions and you finally figured out how to silence that thing?
All right, it's off now. I heard it ping. Merceau drops back, looks to the flat on the near side. Luther on the catch at the 30, and he'll get pushed out of bounds there at about the 31 or 32 by Cooper Roberts. And a nice play defensively here for Cooper Roberts and the Cowboys brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Roberts doing a good job of stretching that thing all the way to the sideline and not giving any room to get around the edge.
I'm not trying to make fun of a referee, but he's got his gloves on. He's having trouble catching the ball when they toss it to him.
33-yard line.
Well, you can't have mittens on out there.
Well, I don't think he does, but he's having trouble catching the ball. It looks like the Eagles are going to go for it, Brian, here. 4th and 8. Nope, we got somebody back in punt formation. I'm sorry. I didn't see anybody come in, but Tony Nichols is in to punt for the Eagles.
It's going to be into the wind here, too.
Yeah. I saw a few punts during warm-up, and they just went straight up and straight down, basically. We'll see how he does. Kicking from the 34-yard line. And that one goes up, and it's going to come straight down and bounce backwards. And covering it up for the Eagles here was, again, Roder, and that is Bergen at the 46-yard line. So a net gain of about 12 yards.
I mean, a decent kick, but into the air and just really got held up.
Still got held up.
And then it took the backwards bounce.
Yep. If you saw the flag in our initial coverage here when we first came on the air with the game and Yards had a shot of the flag during the national anthem, it hasn't changed much.
No,
it
is.
It's still blowing straight
out.
out.
It's blowing pretty hard.
I don't even want to look and see what the feels like temperature is right now. Good luck to all the farmers out there that might be watching on Three Borders Sports Network. If you're out there running the combine or in a beat lifter, send us a text message. Let us know on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line.
You got rained out today.
I did. As Erlinson breaks another tackle, and he's into the secondary, and he's tackled in the backfield there by Gage Brazel at about the 31-yard line, so an 18-yard run for David Erlinson.
Yeah, this is where Mills, I think, really misses Roder. You miss him on offense, but I think you really miss him on defense because a lot of times he's the first to the ball.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 32-yard line of the Eagles, just inside the 32. Avery Smith out here in the slot position. Erlinson to the left of Kappas. Snap. Kappas pulls it back in. Pass out in the flat to Krejci, and it's caught for a completion and a gain of about 20 yards there on the pass completion to Charlie Krejci to about the 15-yard line, I believe, yes.
Yeah, Krejci just hanging out down there, wide open, and Kappas put it right on the money. A big game, pick up the first down and get into the red zone.
All right, it is the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone, as Brian said. Serving the Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Wheaton areas, offering auto, home, life, and commercial insurance. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Ball just inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Again, Erlinson off the right. Here goes Avery Smith in motion. Hands off to Erlinson up the middle, and he'll fight for a couple, maybe 2 yards is about as far as they get. We'll see where they mark it. Maybe even just 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
So it's 2nd and 9 for the Cowboys.
Avery Smith will come out. Checking back in for him will be Aiden Sanchez. Second and 9 here as the clock continues to run here as we approach the 6 minute in quarter number 2. Krejci and Sanchez split out wide. Roberts on the inside of them. Kappas will swing it over. Pass caught by Sanchez as he jump over and does get in and beats the defender. Aiden Sanchez on the inside there, made the catch, Brian, and got the touchdown pass for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Sanchez with the extra effort able to jump over the defender and get in the end zone. And the Cowboys tack on another one. 34-6 now.
So Charlie Egeman will come in to kick once again at the 5:49 mark of quarter number 2. Again, Riley Kappas will hold. Snap, place, kick. Oh, and that just does it clear. Yes, it did. Just barely cleared the crossbar, and Egeman with another kick. And that will make the score 35-6, isn't it? Am I wrong?
That'd be 35.
Yep, it hasn't changed on the scoreboard yet, but we'll get it there. We'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Both teams ended the regular season with a win. Breckenridge defeated Monaga, and New York Mills defeated Wadena Deer Creek. And it was a whole new season as we come into this one. And let's see if we can see Finn Roeder out there somewhere. He is back there in the middle there, Brian. He's still stretching out that leg. But he's back there deep in the middle to see if he can return this one. So good to see Finn Roeder back out there for the Eagles. As Brian mentioned, he was also a two-way player on defense and a big part of the defense as well.
Mills got to put something positive together here.
Egeman kicks it from his own 40, and he'll go way deep, but that one carried with the wind. And there's Roeder, take it from the 5-yard line, goes up the middle and met there by a couple of Cowboys, and he'll be caught there near the 20-yard line, so a 15-yard return. Finn Roeder is still down. It's not good. It's something in the, like you said, maybe, Brian, it was a calf or a knee, ankle. I'm not sure. I thought they were taping his ankle over there.
Yeah, he's trying to tough it out, but I don't know if he's going to be able to stay in there.
He's gimping. He wants to stay in there. As Merceau comes back in with the play.
I don't know if I was a senior, it'd be pretty tough to take me
It'd
off the
be
field.
tough, and I'm sure Finn Roeder, like you said, he's only been able to play 7 out of the 8 games here coming into tonight, so he's already missed 1 game as a senior, and he wants to continue. Sanchez creeps up on the defense, and here's a screen pass or a flat pass out to the side to Roeder, and he'll cut back up the middle, maybe get back to the line of scrimmage or just a little short.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a loss of about 1.
So it'll be 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 on the play.
You got a feel for Finn Roeder,
For the Eagles.
and he's going to walk off with a limp. He just can't do it anymore. So we'll see who comes in for him here. Or maybe somebody was already in for him.
I think they brought somebody in here, so it'll just
I didn't see who it was.
I didn't see who came in. It'll be next guy up.
Bergenroder came in for him earlier. We'll see if he's back in for the Mills Eagles. And we're counting it down. 3, 2, 1. And we got a timeout on the field here by New York Mills with 4:47 to go in the second quarter. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a break. When we come back after the Carlson Family Insurance timeout, we'll see what happens with 2nd and 11.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Back at Cowboy Field after the timeout, Carlson Family Insurance timeout. In motion is Brazel coming this way, and he'll get the forward pitch. And coming up to make the tackle on the ankles for another loss on the play. And I believe that was screaming up there to make that tackle was Gavin Hoffert. Nice tackle there by Gavin.
Make the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came flying up there. He read it very well. Gavin Hoffert getting in here for the Cowboys here. The senior getting some time. B-Dub, we got a text from Larry Lash, cross-country head coach. And the BW Storm cross-country head coach. I'll read his text message.
How many miles they put on today?
I'll tell you in a second. He told me. Merceau back in the gun. He'll drop straight back 2 steps, fire across the middle, pass intended across the middle for Ruther, and incomplete, and it'll be 4th and about 14, maybe 15 for the Mills Eagles from their own territory. I'm sure they'll be punting, and coming in to punt again will be, I believe, Tony Nichols. He punted last time for the Eagles. Yeah, he's in formation. So he'll go back. Yeah, Larry Lash, we'll keep it here after the punt. Then we'll talk about Larry Lash and all the other text messages we have. Snap, Nichols punt, right-footed kicker, gets it deep. Charlie Krejci at the 48-yard line. Charlie's going to go straight up ahead on the near sideline, gets pushed out of bounds inside the 30 for a 20-yard return on the punt.
Tony Nichols on that tackle.
And Nichols himself made the tackle. He's pretty fired up about that.
Yeah, he was. He came flying up there, and so I'll have enough of that.
You want to know how many miles Larry and his cross-country team ran today?
Yeah, what they put on in this balmy condition?
3-mile run today in preparation for the Section 8 AA meet on Thursday.
I'll pass.
He's wishing the Cowboys good luck. And he said if it is cold and windy in Breckenridge, that he can't tell on Three Borders Sports Network, we sound warm and cheerful.
I'm warm. I don't know about cheerful.
You are warm. You got a hand warmer. You got the deer stand heater going.
Yep.
And you're all comfy. And here we go. It's 1st and 10 for the Cowboys again. Riley Kappas will keep. And he's tripped up there in the backfield by Merceau, but he falls forward for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. So Larry Lash and the cross-country team, good luck on Thursday. So we got all kinds of tournament stuff going on here.
It's that time of season for the fall.
How about that?
Got football playoffs, volleyball playoffs, cross-country, heading into their sections.
Alex Beach. Haven't heard from Alex in a while. He's usually out there with a striped shirt. And Alex Beach tuned in and watching online. Love the job you guys do. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate your comments. Thank you very much. Erlinson up the middle. And fight. Look at David fighting there with 3 guys hanging on him. Gets up near the 20-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and short for the Cowboys.
Well, that's what we talked about. It's just the damage that he does after that contact. He's got 2 or 3 guys hanging on him, and he's still able to pick up another 3-4 yards.
Roeder in there on defense, and Brian, he's still limping back there in the backfield. But he came in and helped out on the tackle of Erlinson.
That dude's tough as nails. He's trying to gut it out.
He sure is. He's back there playing safety right now, so we'll see what happens. 3rd and short here for the Cowboys. Kappas off to Earl. Nope, he'll step back, pulls it back out, pass down the middle. Roeder on the defending side, tipped up in the air, and Avery Smith comes down with it and makes the catch on the pass intended for Levi Christensen. How about that?
How about that?
Wow.
Avery Smith, Johnny on the spot, in the right place at the right time. Roeder doing a good job to get a hand on that ball, able to tip it away. And Avery Smith right there behind to call it in for the touchdown.
Avery Smith, Finn Roeder, what more can you do?
He was in the right place, had a good play on it, had play on the ball, and just not able to bat it down. He just got fingertips on it, and the ball stayed in the air, and a little tip drill action, and Smith, they were to pull it in for the touchdown.
Kick is up and good. Again, Eggman with the successful kick, and that will make the score now 42-6 here in favor of the Cowboys. 2:15 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here as the Cowboys will kick off to the Mills Eagles right after this.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Well, a pass intended for Levi Christensen, and Roeder got in the right defensive position to deflect it, but unfortunately for the Mills Eagles, it went right into the hands of Avery Smith for the touchdown.
There are a couple touchdowns like that this weekend in the NFL.
There was.
I was watching the game. I can't remember the game I was watching, but there were a couple little tip drills that turned into touchdowns.
And I do not see Finn Roeder back deep this time, as Gage Brazel will step back in the center position here for Finn Roeder. So, unfortunately for Finn, he looks like he's walking back by the fence deep over on the other side over there. As that one's going to come in, and it'll go deep to Brazel at the 4-yard line. He'll pick it up, try to dance his way through the mess, and gets pushed out near the 8-yard line. So the bobble and the carry forward only nets about 4 yards for the Mills Eagles.
Yeah, just not able to get going right away.
Yep. Yeah, that's Finn Roeder way over against the fence over there, Brian. He's just walking back and forth by himself, trying to loosen up that leg.
Yeah, trying to figure out how he can get back in this game, but he's hobbling pretty good over there.
Yeah, he is. And it's 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go to halftime, and that thing is not going to loosen up over half unless he keeps walking. Again, Luther back behind Merceau in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now moving into the tight end position is Brazel. Snap, and the handoff goes back to Luther, and he'll power his way forward, gets up across the 15, near the 20, and over the 20, and he carries it forward for a first down. So a nice run there by Luther, and a gain of about 12 yards for the first down.
Yeah, we saw some of that success on that first drive, and you guys got to get back to business here and see if you can put some positive yards together, see if you can march down the field here. You got a minute 50 to go.
Steve Tolbert tuned in and watching the Cowboys. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it very much. And Christy Sullivan texting in and saying, go Cowboys. Thank you, Christy. Tune in and watching Three Border Sports. Thank you, Christy Sullivan. Shout out to Tim Caspers, class of 74 from River Falls, Wisconsin. And that's a carry off the right side, maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Shout out to Tim Caspers. Jody, there's Jody texting in here tonight. She's cheering on Paxton Yagi and the Cowboys. Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody. Saw Aunt Jody at the volleyball game the other night. And you are welcome for that, Jody. We appreciate your comments. And again, Jeannie's watching, tuned into channel 28. Yes, that's my wife.
She's got it on the big screen.
Yeah, she does. She has it on the big screen tonight. And this time, Mersu hands it off to Luther, far right side, and he's still fighting over there near the 30, maybe across the 30, close to a first down. He might be a little short. Connor Ernst on the tackle. Looks like he might be a little short. They're going to mark it right at the 30-yard line, Brian. They needed to get to the 31, so it's 3rd and 1 here for the Mills Eagles here, with just 36 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, you want to try to end on a positive note here. You're going to get the ball back to start second half.
That's right. Mills does, don't they? Yes, that is correct. So it's 3rd and short here for the Eagles. Mersu in the pistol. Snap, bobbled a little bit, got off to Luther, and I don't think he got the first down, Brian. But I don't think anybody's going to do anything to stop the clock.
Well, they'll let it run out here. He was short.
Yep. And I don't think the Cowboys are going to stop the clock. I don't think the Mills Eagles will stop the clock, as the clock is winding down, and that will be your first half here. The score 42-6 in favor of the Cowboys, and this will be our break, and we'll go to a halftime show, and that will be brought to you by OSPTI. We'll be right back with our OSPTI halftime show as quarter number 2 comes to an end. We'll be right back on Three Border Sports Network.
Oh, we take that back.
Well, yeah, we take that back. I guess New York Mills called a timeout with a few seconds left. That was a surprise.
Use it or lose it.
And I guess that's maybe what Coach Zach, 2 seconds. 1 second left.
1 second left in the second quarter.
All right, so we're going to keep going here. And that timeout kind of surprised everybody in the booth up here, and the fans down below. Everybody starts walking out for their halftime break.
People are getting ready to go get their hot chocolate and popcorn, and
right.
I had to wait a minute here.
So we were starting to take a break, and then we decided we better just come right back here, and then we'll go to a break. Kind of surprised the Cowboys, too, as they were starting to walk off the field, then all of a sudden a timeout there. But Coach Zach Hawking wanted one last shot here with 1 second to go. 1 second on the board. I don't know if I've ever seen that kind of a. Erlinson's going to come off.
Draw something up here that you want to work on.
Mersu throws it deep, and it's incomplete. And I don't think they saw David Erlinson coming off at the last second.
You got a flag on this play here.
Then it will be 12 men on the field. So New York Mills will get another chance.
Flag on the field.
David Erlinson was running off here. And coming in for him was Somerville. And I think they caught Breckenridge with 12 men on the field.
Legal substitution, too many men on the field for the Cowboys.
So
they'll get one more.
They'll get one more chance. Somebody was just going on a fly pattern down there, and Sanchez back deep there defending. I think Cooper was there too as well. Cooper Roberts.
And those guys just want to knock this ball down.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. Merceau in the backfield. Takes a snap and drops straight back. Again, the same kind of fly pattern pass, and that one will sail out of bounds. That toss into the wind, Brian, a little tough for the New York Mills Eagles. And now we are at halftime. Again, your OSPTI halftime will be coming up next here on Three Borders Sports Network. The Cowboys 42, the Eagles 6. Back after this.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Welcome back to our OSPTI halftime show. OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. Good evening once again, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He is Brian Watson. And upstairs we got Camden Yards Kelson. Staying warm upstairs, I'm sure Yards is.
I hope he is up there.
And we have got a halftime score here from Breckenridge of 42-6 in favor of the Cowboys, but it started out here. The Cowboys went down on their first drive, and they scored a Kappas to Roberts' 7-yard touchdown pass and a Charlie Egeman kick, made it 7-0. But then the New York Mills had an answer, which was good for New York Mills there, and a 4-yard touchdown run by Finn Roeder. The 2-point conversion failed, but it was 7-6. So at that point in time, New York Mills was feeling pretty good about this one.
Yeah, we talked about in the pregame show if Mills could come out and kind of put Breck back on their heels, it could be interesting.
Yeah.
And to start the game, that's what it looked like. They were able to go right down the field and score. And just think if they would have been able to punch that extra point in and take the lead there.
Yeah.
I think the momentum and the mentality is totally different. And, it's just a matter of a couple plays here and there that's made the big difference.
Just looking over at the New York Mills huddle here over in the south end zone here at Cowboy Field. Finn Roeder, Brian, has got the jacket on. He is not he's about 3 feet out of the huddle for the Mills Eagles on the discussion, and I got a feeling his night may be done.
Yeah, I think reluctantly he might be out for the rest of the night here, but we'll have to see what happens.
Yep.
I think if the score was a little bit different, I think he'd probably still be in there.
Yeah.
But at the point of where we are right now, you have to see what you can do. You do get the football first coming out of the second half.
Yep.
And never say never. You never know what can happen, and we'll have to see what Mills does here to start the second half.
Erlinson with a 4-yard touchdown run. Then he had another 15-yarder right after that, and then a 39-yard run by Riley Kappas, and a 14-yard pass to Aiden Sanchez, and then a pass and a deflection intended to Levi Christensen and Avery Smith in the right place at the right time. Charlie Egeman with his kicks, and makes the halftime score 42-6 here from Cowboy Field. And,
It's a matter of, like Coach Hockey talked about in the pregame show, not letting the Cowboys get outside, see if they can hold the edge. And Erlinson and Kappas have been able to get outside, and that's where they've really done the damage.
Yep.
The Mills interior line was doing a good job of not letting Breck go up the middle. And just really, like I said, just a couple of turnovers here that really put the Eagles back. And if they're able to hang on to that football, not getting that long situation where they, have to try and put the ball in there and they turn it over, and they had 2 possessions where they turned it over back to back, and that really kind of flipped the game and flipped the momentum more in Breckenridge's favor, because I really felt like Mills was doing some positive things there and really trying to get rolling there again, and just a couple of unfortunate plays that gave the ball back to Breckenridge for that extra advantage.
The Kelsons are watching here on Three Borders Sports Network on the Studio 22 Design shutout line, thanks to the Kelsons. And then I've got another little message here that it is Joe Bruschert's birthday today, so we better say a happy birthday. I'm not going to sing.
Well, I'm not singing either. I'm not singing.
We'll just say happy birthday, Joe. And I think it's somebody else's birthday today, too, that always watches Three Borders Sports Network. And we got to send a shout-out to her, too, because I think she had surgery today. We want to say happy birthday to Tara Klostrike.
Happy birthday, Tara.
So a happy birthday to Tara. And she sent a message to me earlier that she would be appreciative of just the well wishes. And so good luck to you, Tara, and hopefully everything goes well.
Get well soon.
All right, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter. That is Mike McCall. Mike, take it away, buddy.
Yeah, I just listening to you guys talk, and I think the whole thing in the first half is the key was the 2 turnovers right in a row.
Yeah.
New York Mills came out, they punched Breck in the mouth, and they were going straight after him, and Then they got those 2 penalties and the turnover, and that was kind of the turning point in the first half.
Yep.
You just can't give Breck those extra possessions. They're able to take advantage of it, and I agree with you, Mike. I think if you're able to take those penalties and those 2 turnovers away.
I think I lost you guys.
Well, he might have lost us, but we could hear him.
Yeah, we can hear you, Mike.
That's okay.
Okay.
But like he said, those 2 turnovers just kind of flipped momentum, and that gave Breck those extra opportunities. They're able to put the punch in for the score, and then now you have New York Mills back on their heels, which is what they wanted to try and do to Breck.
Yep. So there it is, and New York Mills will be receiving the second half kickoff here when we come back. And we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have the second half here from Breckenridge, Minnesota. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Camden Yards, Kelson upstairs running the cameras, and Mike McCall down on the sidelines. And we'll be right back after this.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wapaton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
At Smith Motors in Wapaton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget.
Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
All right, that was your OSPTI halftime show, and OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact your professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. And I was going to say that Mike McCall was going to add he just hoped you weren't too cold up here.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm toasty.
You should see him moving up here, Mikey. I mean, he's doing calisthenics on his stool here. He's just
gotta stay active.
Constantly moving.
Gotta stay active.
So he's got his hand warmers in his pocket. He's got the choppers on. He's got mittens, mucklucks.
I don't have the mittens on.
Well, you don't have your mittens on.
I don't need them on.
No.
They're warm, too. I have to push buttons,
Mike
so I can't.
McCall down there on the sideline with just a three-border sports hoodie and a pair of jeans.
He's a tough guy.
And here we go with the second half, and the kickoff is brought to you by Tyler Farms. Nobody back to receive, and it does bounce into the end zone. There was a miscommunication there, but that would have stayed out in the field of play. That could have been a Breckenridge recovery there as Sanchez was down there to cover it up for the Cowboys, but it did bounce into the end zone. So that will be the opening kickoff. We were watching in warm-ups there during the commercials, folks. We were watching Finn Roeder very, very gingerly trying to warm up with his team, but I don't think he's going to be coming back in anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
His right leg issues that he's having. He is on the field. And this time he comes over into the slot position, so maybe even the tight end position. He wants to play, so he's in there as a tight end to help out with some blocking, and that's what he does. And there's the pitch, and it's fumbled, and the recovery by the Cowboys. So just that quick. A turnover by the New York Mills Eagles. Mike and Brian, you guys were talking about the turnovers here, and another one to start the second half.
Yeah, that is not what you needed to start the second half here. You wanted to try and get off on a positive note, see if you can get back to what you did to start the game.
Yeah, 6 seconds into it.
Yeah, you end up giving it right back to Breck, and Breck's been able to turn this thing into points each time.
And we've got a new quarterback in here for the Cowboys, and I believe that will be the younger brother, Jordan Kappas, in for the Cowboys, and he'll hand it off to Lopez, who's going to come around the right side. Lopez is going to get arm tackled here and brought down at the 10-yard line. So Jordan Kappas off to
got
Joey
a flag
Lopez.
here.
Blake Hiltner on the tackle. We have a flag on the
It was a late flag there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Roeder is over on the sideline. He's still in on defense and still limping.
Well, come on, Joe. You're a senior.
Yes.
You're going to have to kind of drag that guy off the field, I think.
Yep. So let's see what the call is here. Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike against the Mills Eagles.
Penalty is against the Eagles, unsportsmanlike, be half the distance to the goal, I believe. So to bring
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. You don't want to give extra yardage here. You want to continue to play good, solid football.
5-yard line.
So it'll be first and goal here at the 5-yard line for the Cowboys. Again, Jordan Kappas in for Riley. And let's see if I can pick up any other substitutions in here for the Cowboys. Brock Somerville in as well. We said Joey Lopez in at running back for David Erlinson. You don't want to get any of those guys hurt. I see Cooper Roberts is not on the side, or is on the sidelines as well.
Yeah, I think if Breck puts another one on the board here, you start to get into your reserves. I know it's third quarter, but start to get in there and see if you can get some other guys some action and save some other guys from potentially getting hurt or anything like that.
Sullivan Michael is in. I think Tucker Snyder's still in there. Keaton Butts in at center. Snap, and we got a flag again. Again, that could happen here with some of the younger guys coming in. Procedure call is.
Yeah, you get some of those young guys in there, and they're like, yeah, I want to get going.
Move the ball back 5 yards.
And they want to get their 6 points.
For the Cowboys from the 10-yard line.
So they'll move the ball back to the 10-yard line after the penalty. It'll be 1st and goal to go from the 10 for the Cowboys. Inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance Red Zone. Amanda Frederick serving the Wahpeton, Wheaton, Breckenridge areas, offering auto, home, life, and commercial insurance. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance. And this time Jordan Kappas will take the snap off to Joey Lopez on the front handoff. Gets up maybe to the 9-yard line, gain of 1. And we know the speed that Joey's got there, Brian. If he break it out outside, we could see Joey Lopez.
Yeah,
they're
only
at the 10-yard line.
They're only at the 10-yard line, but in the middle, Mills has had a bit of an advantage. It's when they're able to stretch that thing outside.
Yep. Gavin Hofford in there as well as Landon Schillinger.
See if they go back to the wide side of the field here.
Right guard, Ryland Davis. In the second half here, Jordan Kappas going to roll to the left, and with the right-handed throw, and there's a flag in the backfield. Is there an interception made? And a flag back there.
Threw that into double coverage.
So in the second half here, 2 flags. We got flags flying all over the place here. I think the interception was taken away there by Gage Brazel, but I don't know what the flag was back there. So a double penalty here. We'll see what gets called. See if you keep an eye on it. I'm going to see if I can find some scores from see if they got any scores out there in the other teams, the other games in Section 6A. And I do have some scores. You keep an eye on that, and I'll talk. Breckenridge, of course, and New York Mills, and then number 4, Otter Tail Central, and number 5, Pine River Bacchus. It's 30-6. Otter Tail Central over Pine River Bacchus, 30-6 with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Parker's Prairie, the number 2 seed, Brian, 51-0 over Nevis with 8 minutes left in the third. So there's a lot of time left in that one, too.
Parker's a good football team.
Parker's playing well. And in the fourth quarterfinal game, Walker Hackensack Akeley 14, Lake Park Audubon 7, and they've got 6 minutes left in the fourth. So there's your update here on other Section 6A teams, and we'll have the White Hat with the calls here, getting a double flag.
Mike, what are they talking about down there?
Well, the one in the end zone was an interception with a face mask, and it's going to end up being New York Bills' ball here because it was intercepted in the end zone, and he got face mask pulling him to the ground.
Okay, it was a face mask on both sides.
Both penalties against Breckenridge, and he had the interception.
Can you hear us now, Mike?
I can.
Yeah, well, Mike, Brian's doing all right. He's kind of chilly, but he's still doing okay.
I'm hanging in there.
Well, he's everything you're talking about. He should be melting up there. Holy smokes!
Come on now.
Boots.
Yeah,
a heater.
Well, the mittens.
You got parka.
Yeah.
Come on now. Joe's the one sitting in front of the. Joe's sitting in front of the heater.
How big of mittens are you wearing?
We're sharing the heater.
Yeah.
He's got big old cotton. I don't know what they are. Fur lined. Kinko, whatever they are.
They're gloves.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Made for Alaskan winters or what?
They are.
That's
yes,
right.
They are. Hey, Mike,
right.
don't forget you're going to be taking care of our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game at the conclusion of this game, so make sure we stay tuned for that.
Absolutely.
Yep. So we'll be back to Mike here in a little bit, and thanks for that report on the 2 penalty flags there and clearing that one up. It took a long time for everybody to clear that one up, didn't it? But it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Mills Eagles.
I'll see if Mills can take advantage of a turnover.
And Luther met in the backfield and arm wrestled down on the tackle.
On the carry, Hunter Bogenreef, and on the hit.
Bogenreef gets credit for the tackle. Hunter Bogenreef.
12 for the Eagles.
Hunter, number 22 in there on the tackle. Sanchez comes trotting out here on the sideline. See who else we got in there defensively for the Cowboys. Joel Lopez in there, a 5'8" freshman. Getting some time over here in the corner. Also in there for the Cowboys right now is Ryland Turner. And at linebacker we got Grayson Abel. Snap and the pitch goes back. Breaking through a couple tackles along the far sideline, and it's a foot race going down the far sideline and getting pushed out of bounds on that far sideline was Brazel. And he'll carry it up on a nice gain for the Mills Eagles here near the 50-yard line. It's going to be marked at the 49-yard line of the Mills Eagles.
At their own 49-yard line.
Positive yards, that's what you want to see.
Chase Kruger checks in for the Cowboys. He'll come in for Joey Lopez. He'll get coached up by Coach Nordic here as he comes to the side. Coach Nordic was on our coaches show for the first time ever the other night as Carson was busy working. And again, a little swing pass out to the side to Brazel. And again, the Cowboys reading that one perfectly, Brian, and a tackle for a loss in about 5 or 6 yards. And
Gage Brazel brought down.
Be second in about 16.
Brought down the backfield for a loss in the play. Will bring up second in about 16.
9:28 and counting here in the third. Want to thank all of our sponsors. Hey, it's time to do that too, Brian. We got time to do that. City Brew Hall and Brewcade stepping up this year for us. Thank you very much, City Brew Hall and Brewcade. Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, and Corner Grug, your prescription specialists, as Merceau turns back. And a pitch comes to Luther, and he's going to try to come to the near side at the 40, and he's breaks a couple tackles and gets out of it, gets forward again, and he'll get forward after all that work. Brian maybe gains 2.
Oh, Breck did a good job of stringing him out there.
Yeah. Good pursuit.
Yeah, I think Lopez might have been there first. He got away from him, and then Lopez got back in there to make the tackle.
Brings up third down. Third and about 15.
See Ryland Davis in there on defense, also along with Keaton Butts on the defensive line. Over on the far side will be Hunter Bogenreef. And also over here, linebacker Jackson Lopez. And a snap to Merceau. He drops back, getting chased by Keaton Butts and not making it there, but there's Hunter Bogenreef. And flip forward, is that going to be?
It's going to be an incomplete pass. He's outside the
well,
he got a flag. There's a flag.
Yeah, I think it's going to be intentional grounding, isn't it? It came in late from the white hat.
Ball was out of bounds. There's a flag on the field.
The Cowboys
it did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, so I think the Cowboys will refuse this penalty unless it's a loss of down as well, I think, isn't it?
Intentional grounding against the Eagles.
Loss of down, so it'll be fourth down. So it'll be fourth down for the Eagles as the ball gets marched all the way back to the 34-yard line. So they were up near Cowboy territory and have just gone backwards since.
34-yard line, be fourth down.
Under 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Back deep.
Again, we want to wish all the farmers the best of luck here. I know the season's getting long. I was rained out again today. And yesterday afternoon we were rained out. So hopefully we can get going again tomorrow. And the snap back to Nichols on the punt. Coming to the near side. Dropping it through the hands, but getting it picked up and getting forward for a gain of about 2 yards. There was Joel Lopez back to receive the punt, and he got it at about the 40 and was tackled at the 41 or 42.
Yeah, he's fortunate to hang on to that thing.
At the 42-yard line.
Jordan Kappas come back in at quarterback. Again, I'm sure we're done seeing Riley Kappas, David Erlinson.
Yeah, I would
Cooper
think
Roberts.
the big boys would be getting a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, Levi is probably done. Levi Christensen's probably done for the day. See Cam McDonald taking his jacket off. He might have gotten his number called here. Nope, putting his jacket back on. So it's 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 42-yard line, let's say, of the Cowboys. And we got another
flag in the field, a legal procedure against the
Again,
Cowboys.
it's a legal procedure by the Cowboys.
Again, you've got some young kids in there getting some playoff action here, and just a little bit out of sync to start.
Yep.
And see if they can clean things up here. Really good experience to get in here in real live playoff action. You just never know who you might need down the stretch, and if you can get them on the field, give them some live action, see what they can do, you might have somebody who can contribute here late in the season.
Also want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsor. By the way, there is no Coaches Show tomorrow night. We'll have Cowgirl Volleyball. Cowgirl Playoff Volleyball. Playoffs. There goes Lopez. He almost broke it there and was arm tackled after a gain maybe of 1.
Joey Lopez on the carry.
Who gets up from the bottom of that pile for Mills there, number 54, and that's Eli Vaughn.
Gain of a couple. We're going to say it's about second and 1.
So, yeah, the Cowgirls coming in as the 3 seed will be taking on Hancock tomorrow at Cowgirl Gymnasium. And game time for that is 7 p.m. We'll be there, and we'll have our pregame show probably around 6:35, 6:40-ish. There is no JV game, so we don't have to worry about
No JV
going
game, yeah,
overtime.
you don't have to worry about that.
Should start on time, and coming around the corner is Joel Lopez, and Joel gets up across the original line of scrimmage in a gain of about 3 yards, and it was a pretty tough 3 yards as Finn Roeder is still in here.
Finn Roeder can still lay a hit.
You can see him in the bottom of the screen there. He's just a poor guy.
I had to do a double take to make sure that was him.
I did too. I thought he was out by now, but like we said earlier, Brian, as a senior, bless his heart.
Yeah, he's going to stay out there. Brazel was over there on the other side. He was limping a little bit after that previous play. So
Roeder back at safety position came up and made the tackle. And he's still working that right leg. Maybe it is his knee. I thought it was his ankle at first.
and Mike said that his knee got kind of twisted up.
Yeah. In motion when Hofford out over the far side. Coming to the near side is Joel Lopez. He gets across the 50. And he's close to a first down. Did they mark it for a first down? They did. The Cowboys with a first down on the carry by Joel Lopez.
Yeah, Ryland Davis doing a good job of blocking out front there, number 57.
First and 10 for the Cowboys.
Ryland used to be a part-time camera guy for us.
Now he's on the field.
Yeah, we can't use him during football season because he's busy.
Doing some work there on that last play.
Yeah, he did. Getting some playing time here. .604 to go here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Split all wide to the near side is Chase Kruger. Coming this way is Gavin Hofford. Handoff goes to Joel Lopez. Breaks a tackle in the backfield, but he doesn't get forward for positive yards. It'll be a loss of a couple. And Keaton Butts and way down here in the corner, Brian. Keaton Butts and Finn Roeder.
2nd and 12.
battling each other, and Finn Roeder still.
Well, like I said, Joe, you're going to have to drag him off the field. It's going to be a tough one to get him out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, they're finally going to try and
they're going to get him out.
Get him out of there for at least one play.
For a little bit. Checking in for him, I think, is, I'm going to guess, little brother, Bergenroder. I did not confirm that, so. In motion coming this way, and the handoff comes over this way, and that is to Somerville, and he's going to get near the 40, not quite enough for a first down.
And you got a flag coming too.
A late flag. Where'd it come from?
Gage Brazel. And the stop.
It's going to be on Mills.
A little extracurricular, Brian. Some parents yelling from down low, and there's
a hold on Mills, yeah.
Eric Mills, so and it'll be a first down for the Cowboys.
Flag on the field. So there's a penalty.
You don't want to see it get chippy.
Yeah, you don't want to get chippy. You still want to play good football and
even with
finish this thing out.
Don't want that to happen here. Jonah Kunkel in for the Cowboys, number 19. See, number 75 is Owen Bogenreef, checked in for the Cowboys as well. And Jordan Kappas takes the Cowboys to the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line in Mills territory, and the handoff bobbled and on the ground, and everybody dives, and it's going to be New York Mills ball on that handoff fumble. He was trying to get it off to Jackson Lopez and didn't quite get it there.
Yeah, the timing was off a little bit. That ball ends up on the ground, and Mills comes up with it. Now, still with 4:38 to go here in the third, can you put another 6 on the board?
John Krause in on defense for the Cowboys. See that? A new number. And coming in here for the Cowboys now is Marcus Rickles. .438 to go here in the third. 42-6 score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. A lot of blankets down there, Brian. You maybe want to go borrow.
Let's see if I can borrow one. That would be all right.
High formation off to Luther in the deep, and there's the fumble again on that. It looks like the Cowboys say they have it on the fumble.
There's a fumble on the play. Brock Somerville on the hit.
Oh, they're saying second down. How in the
call him
world?
Down.
Wow, they called Luther down. I thought it popped out. Was he still up in the air? Okay, second down.
Gain of 1 on the play would be 2nd and 9 for the Eagles.
I don't know. I'll just move on. 2nd and 9 here. Split out way to the near side here. Number 10 and number 10. That's Bergenroder and Joel Lopez, 10 on 10. And again, the handoff to Luther. A couple of arm tackles missed, and getting up forward, and another flag comes flying in here as Luther falls forward near a first down.
Luther had two hands wrapped around that ball that time.
Yep.
Marcus Rickles in on the stop.
Rickles in on that tackle. And
Sue getting pushed back.
Away
from some things here by Carlisle Thunberg. And Merceau was way back in the backfield of the Cowboys. And a little extracurricular back there, too.
Yeah, after that penalty against the Eagles.
Now it'll be second and about 14 for the Eagles.
2-yard line. Bring up second down.
Merceau comes back in with Brazel.
Second and about 13.
From the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 14, we're going to call it. Oh, and a bobbled snap. Merceau will cover it up, and a couple of tough hits there. Oh, man.
Fumble in the backfield. Eagles recover.
You know, it's cold down there, Joe. You've got to be able to take care of that football.
Yep.
Your hands get cold and it gets hard to hold on to.
17.
Grass is a little wet. That makes it
Yeah,
even worse out there, you know.
Sure, yeah. 2:50 and counting here in the third. There's some, well, let's see what happens on this one. Now another flag and a false start.
We have a flag on the field, illegal procedure.
So they're going to mark off another 5 yards. Lots of flags here in the third quarter, Brian.
It's been a flag fest, I guess.
Flag fest.
A lot of laundry on the field.
A timeout on the field, and we'll take a timeout as well. New York Mills wants to talk about it. We're going to take a timeout as well. 2:34 remaining in the third, 42-6 in favor of Breckenridge. We'll be right back after this Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. Camden Yards Kelson up on the rooftops, staying nice and toasty up there, I assure you. And Mike McCall down on the sidelines as well, trying to keep himself warm down there. He's actually got his hoodie up there. Look at him.
Well, he should.
Look at him. See him down there?
Yeah, see, he's getting cold down there.
Yeah. He doesn't usually show cold too often.
No, he doesn't.
He handles it well, a lot better than we do. All right, we got some more substitutions in here for the Cowboys. It's third and long, and I'm saying third and Kent, Minnesota on this one. As the Mills Eagles step up to the line of scrimmage. Cowboys all spread out here on defense. Merceau drops back, looks to the near side, into the flat, pass intended on the near side for Bergenroder and broken up there by Cam McDonald. Cam McDonald with a nice defensive play.
Yeah, nice defensive play and not able to knock that ball away.
He wasn't going to give up any territory there.
He was not giving up any ground.
To Bergenroder. And did Nichols come in? Or are the Mills Eagles going to go for it here with 2:28 to go in the third? Yep, Nichols came in. I didn't see him come in. Cowboys don't have anybody back deep yet. Drifting back is Joel Lopez. Nichols will kick it. Pretty good punt into the wind.
Did he touch that?
And I think he did, but I think they're going to say interference on the catch. As Luther comes back up with it after Joel Lopez.
I didn't see the flag come on. I saw maybe a beanbag come out, but
no, wasn't it a flag? I thought I saw a flag. Oh, maybe it was the beanbag. You are correct, sir.
Excuse me.
I'm not sure. We're both
maybe he didn't touch it.
Maybe he didn't.
It
looks like
they got the football from this side, so it's.
He might not have, yeah. So it's going to be Cowboy football.
Yep.
As Lopez apparently did not touch it. I thought he did.
It looked like he touched it, but.
Well, then why did the beanbag come in?
I don't know.
Okay. We're just here. All right, the Cowboys 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. And a snap. And it looks like Somerville carried that one, I think.
Joey Lopez on the carry.
Lopez on the carry, according to Art, so we'll go with that. I did not see the number.
I think that was Joey Lopez.
Was it? Okay.
Second and about 13 for the Cowboys.
Checking in with the play here is Paxton Yagi. So Aunt Jody and Uncle Scott, there you go. Paxton Yagi coming in. Paxton Yagi coming in at quarterback, 5'9" freshman. I think he went back into the quarterback position, did he not? I think he did, yeah. 2nd and 13 here, and the fumbled snap there, and everybody's diving for it. And now the white hat comes out on the throw of the. And I don't know if he had one flag out or is what white hat threw his hat. So there might have been two flags here by the white hat.
I think then, yep. Yep.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, I heard him say.
Multiple. Both teams offsetting.
He said number 8, which is Merceau, and 23, I believe, for the Cowboys is Joey Lopez. Merceau's been in a couple of scraps here, so he's not ready to give up yet.
No.
Again, Joel Lopez and Jackson Lopez check in for the Cowboys as the clock starts here with 1.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, they got to be careful not to pick up another unsportsmanlike. They'll have to leave the field here.
Yeah. The snap and going to the far side there on the carry and a direct snap over to the other side. Getting pushed out of bounds over there was Jackson Lopez.
Close to the marker up there, close to a first down.
I thought that was number 7, wasn't it?
It was 7. It was Jackson.
Yeah.
46
Art said
line. So it'll bring up
Jordan Kappas, but it wasn't. Jordan's not in there. So
along 3.
I thought he got a little more than he did. He stepped out of bounds, so it's going to be about 4th and long 3.
4th and a long 3 here for the Cowboys with under a minute to play. Cowboys will go for it. Ball at the 46-yard line of the Eagles. And at quarterback is Jackson Lopez. He's going to take the snap and come to the near side, cut back, try to take it back up the middle, and he gets tackled there for a loss, and it'll be a turnover on downs by the Cowboys. Vaughn getting credit for the tackle.
The Eagles will take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Let's see who's checking in here now for the Cowboys. Cam McDonald, I think also Colton Allwender coming in as well. Also, we got Ryland Turner in there. Did I mention his name maybe once already? So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball.
Chad's watching.
There you go, Chad. Where you been, buddy? He was here earlier today when I was setting up. He looked cold then. There's another flag in the backfield, Brian. I did not see it. That's against the Eagles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I think.
5-yard penalties brings up
I did not see the call.
For the Eagles.
1st and 15 for the Eagles. Ball now at their own 43-yard line. Cowboys communicating on defense here with signals. Kind of cool to see the young guys doing that. Snap. Sue gives it off, and he'll hand it off, and a carry up across the original line of scrimmage, and then all the way up for a first down on that carry there by Ryder Davis.
Yeah, Davis had a little seam over there on the far side, able to work his way up to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Cowboys 40-yard line.
And the clock will start, and that might be the last play.
Let's see if they try and get another one off here. I don't think that they will.
Doesn't look like they're going to try to make the effort, so that's going to be it here of the third quarter, and the third quarter remains the same score as it was at the halftime, 42-6 in favor of the Cowboys on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
And the handoff comes over again to the near side. And met there on the tackle for the Cowboys was Chase Kruger, and the carry for the Mills Eagles was Ryder Davis again, getting some of the workload after Finn Roeder checked out with an injury. Again, the final score is OTC defeats Pine River Bacchus 30-6. So the winner of this game will play OTC. And in the other quarterfinal games, Parker's Prairie 51, Nevis 16. That's a final. Number 2, Parker's Prairie winning. And in the other quarterfinal, Walker Hackensack Akeley 14-7 over LPA. A close game there. Merceau drops back. Coverage is well out there on the sideline, intended for Brazel out on the far side, and good coverage out there, B-Dub, by Ryland Turner.
Yeah, Ryland Turner doing a good job step for step there with the receiver. Breckwood, good coverage out there.
That'll bring up third down and a long 4 here for the Mills Eagles.
Brett's got some young players that can work it out here.
I think my Deer's heater is running out of gas. I can smell some propane. It's fluttering.
Yeah, I think that's done.
Yep.
Good effort, though.
A for the day for my deer stand.
Yeah,
here.
there you go.
Sue will hand it off and met in the backfield in a tackle, and it'll be fourth down. And a good carry there. Davis on the carry.
Brings up fourth down.
Bring fourth down and a long 3, maybe a short 4.
Yeah, that was John Krause in there early in the backfield to bring him down.
Nice, very nice. The boys some cred. And I think, yeah, we got a running clock now, I think, here in the fourth quarter. The lead is 35. Fourth and short. Sue onto the flat. Caught there by Luther, I believe. Everett Ruther.
Pass completed to Everett Ruther. Colton Hollander in on the tackle.
Did he make the first down? He did.
Yeah, just over the marker there.
Yep.
Right at it.
At the 29-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for New York Mills. Ball placed at the 29-yard line of the Cowboys. And let's see, Cowboys number 56. Carter checks in, Carter Angolski. Sue back, and he's going to fly it out again. And nice catch there, and a nice stretch out there, just short of the goal line. What a catch out there on the far side by Gage Brazel.
That was a tough catch, Joe. That was kind of over his shoulder. He had to kind of bend backwards to bring that thing in, and then the collision with the ground to be able to hang on to it. That's a great reception there by Brazel.
So it is at the 1-yard line, and on the coverage again there. Not bad coverage again by Ryland Turner. Just one heck of a catch there by Gage Brazel. And now the Mills Eagles 1st and goal here. Ball at the 1-yard line. And the keeper there not quite in. They don't think they gave it to him. Oh, they did give it to him. So on the quarterback keeper there, New York Mills scored on the keeper by Merceau.
A little extra effort there.
So a 1 yard run. Makes the score 42-12. Clock will stop now on the score. Yeah, there's some big guys up there in that offensive line. Look at the old swinging gate here, Brian.
Here we go.
You got 5 over on the left side, 4 in the middle.
Let's open up the playbook.
Yeah, we are. Snap, dropping back, pass across the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended across the middle for Gage Bracel. He got him there, tried to get him the touch or the 2-point conversion, and it failed. And that will make the score 42-12 here, and we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. It's 42-12 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work. Did you get that thing fixed?
How about that for a pit stop, huh?
That's not bad.
Got the canister changed on my deer stand heater, and we got heat again right here for the two of us. It's not a big enough heater to share with everybody in the press box.
Well, we got to take care of ourselves.
Yep. Poor yards. Poor Mike. So New York Mills, with that touchdown, makes the score 42-12, and that one bounds and picked up there at about the 22-yard line. And I can't see the number. 20, nope. Was it 15? Maybe it was 15. That would be Tice Miller on the return. We'll give him credit. I think it was him.
I think you're correct.
Yeah, it was either 15 or 25, and 25 was Colton Allwender.
Down at the 30-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 30-yard line.
Paxton Yagi comes back in for the Cowboys. Aunt Jody and Uncle Scott, they might be at the game tomorrow night, as the Cowgirls will host Hancock coming to town for Section 6A volleyball. Cowgirls' first volleyball game in the Section 6A playoffs tomorrow night. There was a series of games played on Monday, and the back referee waiting for the hand up in the air, and there's a handoff going the other side, and we're one tackle away or one defender away from a touchdown there on the rolling play by Joel Lopez. How about that carry?
Yeah, Nichols in there making that tackle, but Lopez just one shoestring tackle away from breaking that one all the way.
46-yard line.
So we're under 7 minutes to play here in quarter number 4. You know, it must be cool out. The little kids, there aren't as many little kids way down in that south end zone that usually.
Yeah, normally they're down there running around like crazy. Yeah, there's some down there.
But not as many. Snap, Paxton Yagi going to call his own number. Go around the right side. Paxton Yagi carries it forward, gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 on the carry by the freshman. So, yeah, we've got some more playoff action coming up this week, and we'll talk about more of that in a minute. We want to thank Comfy Vibes Company, Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton and Casey Formanek, and Red River Grain. among our sponsors. Make sure you tell our sponsors thank you, because without them, we could not be bringing you these broadcasts. And we want to thank, of course, Red River Communications, Internet with a Human Touch, for helping us carry out these
playoff games.
Because those playoff games, folks, don't come cheap. And without the help of Red River Communications, we couldn't be doing this. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Ooh, and Paxton Yagi gets met in the backfield. Look at him squirm away, and he'll get up to the 50. He does well to get back just for a 1-yard loss, Brian. And the pursuit by the Mills Eagles there puts him down, but Paxton Yagi breaking through some tackles.
Just throwing guys off of him.
Yeah. So it's going to be 3rd and about 6, we'll call it. Got to thank Gripper Sports, too. Gripper Sports, downtown Waupun. Got all your favorite team sports apparel, including the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, Lady Huskies, the Warbirds, and many more things. They've also got some pretty cool vinyl signs that Tyler can do for you down there. Gripper Sports, downtown Waupun. Paxton Yagi will hand it off, and this time Lopez going far on the far side. I think he got it up across the 40-yard line of the Eagles for a first down.
Lopez got some wheels.
Yeah, he sure does. Joel Lopez on that carry.
Another first down for the Cowboys.
10 for the Cowboys at the 39-yard line.
I want to thank First Community Credit Union. They're going to be sponsoring our post-game show, and folks, don't forget, Optimum Rehab Player of the Game, Mike McCall, will present the Optimum Rehab Player of the Game at the conclusion of this game. Stay tuned, we'll find out who that is. And here is coming around the end this way, and a nice carry over here on the near side by Jackson Lopez.
Jackson Lopez on the carry.
Come back out. Is it a first down? No, they're going to mark it just short.
Just short.
Or, yep, just short. Well, the marker says 1.
Well, there they go. Now they move it.
Moving the chains.
First and 10 for the Cowboys. We're going to say it's at the 28-yard line.
Ball at the 28-yard line. Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Younger players getting some time here in the second half. I don't think there's hardly been a starter that's played much. And this time Joel Lopez comes around the near side, gets inside the 15, gets pushed out of bounds there. And Bergen Roeder on the stop. Again.
Cowboys might have a good future back there at number 10.
You know, and Coach Yagi talked about his senior group that he's got, 13 seniors that have been playing together football for a long time. And they got a pretty good product going, so congratulations to them. It's, looks like they'll be moving on here with 2.5 minutes to go. That's pretty good there, Captain Obvious. And the carry again to the near side. This time the carry, I believe on the carry there was number 30, and that's John Krause on that one. So that's going to be marked out at the 6-yard line.
And Merceau on the stop there for the Eagles.
Second down.
2nd and 5. Cowboys can get a first down here the way it looks. The chains are close to the goal line, but they could get one. But those younger guys would sure like to get one here before.
Anytime you can get in the end zone, you'll take it.
Absolutely. They're waiting on the sideline here, wait for the time clock or the play clock, excuse me.
He's counting now.
Yep, he's counting, so they'll snap. And Paxton Yagi will hand it off this time again to Lopez, and he'll get wrapped up in the backfield.
Joe Lopez on the carry.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Davis. Initial hit. We'll bring up 3rd down.
A minute, as we approach a minute to play.
3rd and about
Again,
7.5.
The younger guys in for the Cowboys. And the only scoring we've had here in the second half has been by the New York Mills Eagles, but in the second half, it's been the Cowboys' 2nd and 3rd stringers in here for the Cowboys. Cowboys threatening here, though, inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. And Frederick with offices in Breckenridge, Wheaton, and Wahpeton. And off again to Joel Lopez. Gets around the outside corner, Brian, and did he get in? He is close. Yes, he did. And Joel Lopez with under 30 seconds to play here scores for the Cowboys on that long drive, consuming up most of the fourth quarter here. And the Cowboys score. Let's see if some of the regulars come in or if they try for a 2-point conversion or if Coach Yagi will kick it. He'll probably go for the 2-point. I don't think he wants to throw his starters back out there, including
Eggeman back out there.
No. So Joel Lopez on that touchdown run.
Kind of stuttered there and able to get in there. A couple good runs to get him down there. Good for him to take it in.
And Paxton Yagi just takes a knee here.
Cowboys just took the knee on the point after try.
Which was okay. That was a good move there by Coach Carson Yagi. It's going to be 48-12. And we'll keep it here during this timeout and during this break here. And the Cowboys fans giving the Cowboys a round of applause. So they'll move on. And I believe game time is on Saturday at 2 p.m., Brian. We'll be back here set up, and the Cowboys will be taking on another old foe in OTC. So OTC will be coming to town.
Yeah, you got some teams with some history. This battle with New York Mills is one that's kind of been back and forth over the years, and OTC kind of the same way.
Yep.
And Breckenridge's going to have to play some good football to continue playing on here. The games do not get any easier, I can tell you that. You're just going to have some opponents that are going to want to come and knock you off, and you got to be ready for it. And the way this one started, we saw that Mills was ready to play and just had some unfortunate things happen.
Yep.
And
and you and Mike talked about that after we came back from halftime, about those turnovers, and you put light in a different perspective there when you don't have those.
I just think if they don't turn that ball over in that second possession there and they're able to come down and score, you really have Breckenridge thinking about what's going on.
That one squirts off to the side, and it's going to be a flag.
Kick goes out of bounds.
And I believe kicking that one there was Ryland Turner, I believe, kicked that one. Looked like it went off the side of his foot. Might have been a little nerves on that one because he probably doesn't do too many kickoffs.
And a couple of players getting some experience here about what to do in certain situations here.
Yep.
Coach is making some corrections there.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll take the ball at where it went out of bounds, and that will be at the 46-yard line.
46-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Don't forget to stay tuned, folks, for our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game presentation. Mike McCall will have that player down on the sideline in our First Community Credit Union post-game show. I want to thank all of our sponsors, including OSPTI, Tyler Farm Supply, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Yield Advantage, and, of course, our main sponsor, Red River Communications, during these tournament games. Camden Yards Kelson up on the roof. Mike McCall on the sideline. He'll have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game after our commercial break.
We have to defrost Yards after the game.
Might have to. And the snap, the handoff goes up the middle. Carried forward there by Ryder Davis, and that's probably going to be the last play of the game here. Nobody's really hustling back. It looks like that's going to be it. Players are going to line up for the handshakes at the 50-yard line, and that will be your final score, 48-12 in favor of the Cowboys, and they're going to be moving on to the semifinals of the section playoffs here on Saturday, and we'll have more information about that when we come back for our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
All right, welcome back to our First Community Credit Union post-game show. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products, First Community Credit Union. And now with our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game, we got Mike McCall down with our Player of the Game right now. And Mike, take it away there.
Thank you. I'm here with Riley Kappas, our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. And Riley, to start the game, New York Mills came out and punch you in the mouth a little bit. What did you guys do to get regenerated there and get things rolling?
We kind of just stayed calm. We kept making plays, and it just kept rolling, and they just slowly started to give out.
So now, what was the thoughts that went through your mind when you threw the pass that was tipped, and then all of a sudden Smith was there to catch it?
I don't know. I was very surprised. I was nervous that they were going to pick it off, but you know, just rallying to the ball. Avery was there to make the play, and that's good.
You had some big plays right away early in the game. They were really keying on David, and you were able to make some pulls and get some good runs. Tell us about the offensive line and what they did on that.
They were playing super hard. I can't do anything without them. They were going to block people. They stayed on their blocks so I could run past, and yeah.
All right, Riley, Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Wave to the camera, and we'll let you get with your teammates. And congratulations. And I'll get a picture of you in a little bit. And we'll see if we can catch Coach Yagi here in just a couple minutes.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. Or Brian's up here pushing buttons. I'm watching him. Mike, thank you very much, and we'll stay tuned here. Maybe we'll get Coach Yagi up here to talk about this game a little bit. As Mike talked about it with Riley Kappas, our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game, Brian, he talked about how New York Mills fought hard in that first few possessions, but then the turnovers got to him.
Yeah, I think that Coach Yagi had his team prepared and made it pretty clear that, hey, we've got to be ready for whatever they bring at us. And, yeah, you're able to go down and score right away, but they bounced back and put one in the end zone too. And then fortunate to get a couple turnovers to give you some extra possessions that you could take advantage of and put some more points on the board. So, solid game by Breckenridge and a good effort by Mills, and we'll have to see what they can do here in the next round.
All right, looks like Mike's grabbed Carson Yagi, head coach of the Cowboys, and a victorious head coach. He's probably pretty happy to be moving on to play Saturday. Mike, go take it away.
First of all, congratulations on the win. New York Mills came out, threw a little bit of different stuff at you right away, and kind of came right at you. How did you guys weather that storm and then just get things back to Cowboy football?
It just comes down to there's a big senior class that does a really good job of just believing in each other and keeping going. And you know what? They've seen a lot of adversity over the 3 years that a lot of these kids been playing. And, hey, you give up a touchdown, that's football. We got to keep going. We got to answer. We got to go back and play our game. It's not the end of the world. And they did an unbelievable job. And then just when they had an opportunity to put the pedal to the metal, they did. Went right for it. And, they put the game away.
Okay, now looking forward to Saturday, you're going to have OTC coming here, a team that you guys know very well. What are you looking for on Saturday, and what are the Cowboys going to have to do going into that game to come away with a victory?
OTC does a really good job of just running the football consistently, getting 3-4 yards at a time, keeping the clock moving. We're going to need our defensive line to really step up, make some plays, force their kids to make plays that they're not used to, get them out of rhythm, and just kind of take them away from their base, which they're really, really good at.
Well, congratulations on the win, Coach. We'll look toward to Saturday. And just so you know, so you feel bad for them, they had to change the canister in their heater up there in the third or fourth quarter.
Come on for you guys. You came prepared. I give you that.
Come on now. We got it.
Congratulations, Carson. Go enjoy it.
All right, Mike. Again, you talked about it well in your post-game show comments here, Mike, with the players and with Coach Carson Yagi. Again, you're just your thoughts here before we let you go on tonight.
I tell you what, I was very impressed with New York Mills. They came in with a chip on their shoulder from a couple weeks ago, and they came right at Breckenridge, and Breckenridge had to weather a little bit of a storm. And, we talked about it at halftime, just that those 2 turnovers in a row were really the huge turning point in the game. And then, of course, the injury to Roden.
Yep, that was another thing, too, as well. So, all right, Mike, you get up here and get warm, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again for your coverage.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
All right, Mike McCall down on the sideline for us. B-Dub, again, nice 48-12 victory here. Riley Kappas, our Optimum Rehab player of the game. Riley accounted for 3 touchdown passes, 1 rushing touchdown of 39 yards. Well-deserved player of the game.
Yeah, I think so. A good performance all around by Breckenridge, and their studs did the job. Erlinson did a good job. Kappas did a good job, and and their defense was pretty good. And they were able to weather the storm and the quick bounce back by the Eagles, and then they got some extra opportunities and they're able to take care of those. So it's good to get started in the playoffs and be able to get a win on your home field. You never know how you're going to come out in the playoffs. What kind of nerves are there or whatever. And just a good, solid effort by Breckenridge. And like Mike said, hats off to the Eagles. They come in here, and get things started off strong and just kind of ran out of juice a little bit with a couple of misfortunate turnovers that they had. And hats off to their seniors for, having a good career. It comes to an end tonight. No one wants their career to come to an end, but,
right.
The seniors that they had on their side of the field went down fighting tonight.
They sure did, and I'm looking at the New York Mills huddle here on the side off to our right here, and Finn Roeder, you can just see, I'm sure he's emotional there. He tried gallant effort in the second half, and the poor guy is still limping pretty bad. He looks worse walking than you do when you walk away.
Oh, come on now.
With your bad knees.
Come on now.
So, Finn Roeder, hope you get well soon, and let's wrap it up. We'll be back here on Saturday at 2 o'clock. Pregame probably around 1:35-ish, somewhere in there. Mike will be back on the sidelines again for us on Saturday. So, but before that, guess what? We got some Cowgirl volleyball tomorrow night.
Going to be a good one, I think.
I think
so, too. A little more playoff atmosphere here in Breckenridge. So we move inside where it'll be a little bit warmer. I think the Cowgirls will try and heat up the gym for us. And should be some good volleyball action here on Three Borders Sports Network and Red River Communications, Channel 28.
And if they win, we'll be back again on Friday, but they got to win first. So, we've got a busy week this week. And then, but Friday, you've got some football, too.
Yeah, myself and Mike McCall will be over on the other side of the river.
If I'm not at volleyball.
Well, if you're not at volleyball, then we'll have the Huskies and the Bruins in a matchup for the Huskies. That'll be their last home game of the season. Yep. And we'll see if they can get one done here against Fargo South.
All right, so that's what it looks like here for the rest of the week. Again, that's going to wrap it up for me and B-Dub, and for Yards up there on the rooftop. It's about time he's ready to wrap it up and get down here where it's a little warmer. For Mike McCall on the sidelines, everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, again, your final score, 48-12 in favor of the Cowboys. They'll be playing on Saturday against OTC. We'll see you tomorrow night from Cowgirl Gymnasium here. Pre-game about 6:40. We'll see you then.